Hello and welcome back to Pull for Initiative, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream where the audience influences the story. I am your Dungeon Master, Ben and/or Benjamin, and as I am known on the internet, and with me, I have Mint, otherwise known as NB Banshee, who'll be playing today as Lys DeForest. Go ahead and say hi to everyone, Mint.
Did you just, take a bunch of pills that I didn't, no, I'm not aware of? What the fuck?
I'm trying to up my, my announcer charisma for this stream. How's it going so far?
Okay, maybe tone it down a little bit.
Okay, tone it up. I got it. All right.
No.
All right.
No.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you've had a wonderful week. We are back once again with episode 13 of Pull for Initiative. When last we left off, Lys had just had a marvelous misadventure in which she retrieved the all-important fuse for the upcoming bank heist. You also met Kiri right before we ended.
Huh?
Kiri, the Master of Disguise?
Oh.
You met her directly before we ended.
Yeah, I did forget about her. But that's okay.
Okay. So you actually just turned in to rest after you had taken a bit of damage. Robin told you to make sure you get plenty of rest, make sure you're at the top of your game and you're ready for the upcoming heist. It is tomorrow evening.
I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap right here.
Okay. You can take a nap and you get a long rest. You are fully rested, all spell slots, and health is returned to you.
Now I can cast Fireball. Twice. My fireballs.
Okay. Are you gonna cast Fireball in here?
Maybe.
In the hideout?
I don't know. Anything could happen.
You wake up and you hear a number of people chit-chatting outside in the main room of this basement.
I pretend to be asleep, but I listen.
Okay. They go ahead and you don't even need a perception check for this. They're discussing the heist.
Okay. What are they saying?
Just going over the plans. You can't hear perfectly clearly, but they're basically just going over everyone's roles for the fifth time.
Oh. Cassandra, do you think that we should be a part of that, or do you think we should stay in here?
She says, we're gonna be involved, right?
Potentially, I guess so.
She says, I would like, if I'm gonna be involved, I'd like to know what exactly it is we're doing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, Foxblood is pawing at the door.
Oh, do you have to go pee? In emergency. I pick him up and I open the door. I'm like, hold on, this is so important. Foxblood has to pee really bad. I have to go take him outside.
As you take him outside, he's trying to worm out of your grasp to go see what they're talking about, but you take him outside and you set him in the grass and he kind of just looks up at you with his head cocked.
No, I know you have to pee. We just slept. Don't do this, Foxblood. You do this all the time. We're going to go on a big heist, and then in the middle of it, you're going to look at me and whine because you have to go pee. Go pee right now.
He looks away from you, pretending he doesn't understand.
Fuck you. I know you know what I say.
He walks in a little circle, just pretending he doesn't hear what you're saying.
Foxbud, go pee. I minor illusion something, like a little waterfall.
He continues to look away from you, but you do see him raise his leg up and start peeing.
Yeah, you little bitch. I knew you had to pee. Okay.
He doesn't make eye contact with you until he's done, and he looks at you and he cocks his head like he doesn't understand what you're saying.
You are absolutely ridiculous. Okay, now let's go.
He hops up on his hind leg and is pawing at your leg.
All right, come on. I fucking pick him up like a suitcase. Let's go. I walk back in like, okay, sorry, that was really important. Foxbud pretends he doesn't have to pee sometimes, but then it's just detrimental later.
Robin turns around and she says, "Oh, you're finally awake. I didn't know when to wake. I was gonna wake you up soon, but I didn't know you needed to be up."
It's fine. Foxbud wakes me up when he has to go pee.
And you see with her is Twitch, Fuse, Kiri, and a large Goliath man, who are all standing around a table right now.
Okay.
Says, we're going over the heist plan for, I think this is the 5th time. It's just good to make sure everyone is 100% clear on every step of the plan.
Okay. Let's hear it.
And she says, "All right, Twitch here is go ahead and start from the beginning, Twitch." And she says, "Oh, okay. Well, so hi. Welcome back, friend. We are friends, right? Or should I call you acquaintance?"
No,
I'll
it's
call
fine.
you acquaintance until you say it's okay to call you friend. Okay. Acquaintance. No. Welcome back.
Okay.
Sure. I don't want to make it weird. Okay.
No, it's fine.
We're going to be running a heist on Golden Holdings. And I'm sure all of you know, because I've said it multiple times, but not to our friend here, or our acquaintance here. Sorry. So,
you know what? We could be friends. If it's gonna shorten this process, we're friends. It's fine.
Well, no, I don't want to make it. I don't want to make it weird.
It's okay. It's already weird. Just we're friends. It's fine. Continue.
Okay. Well, that's cool. You want to do it? I want to make a friendship handshake really quick.
Not right now. Right okay. When you're done, perhaps. Maybe that sounds pretty cool, but not right now.
All the best friends have a secret handshake, so I just want to make one when you have a chance.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, as you all know, we're running a heist on Golden Holdings, one of the highest security banks in all of Amaris. So it's no small task. So we have to be at 100% and ready for anything.
Yeah, I just took a really good nap, so we're good. And Foxwood went pee, and it was good, so we're good.
He says, "Well, good. It's always important to have a good pee right before a big heist."
You know what? Maybe I should go pee.
Yeah, that would be preferable if you have no piss in the tank, as I say.
Way to quote yourself, but okay.
It makes you lighter. It makes you lighter on your feet and more prepared to do heisty things. Okay,
I guess I am not privy to that information, but yeah, I'll go pee right after we make our handshake. So maybe continue.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. So the steps are piss and then handshake.
No, it's handshake and then piss.
Oh, okay. Handshake and then piss. Okay.
Yes, but first you have to finish telling me about the fucking heist.
Okay, yes, okay. All right, so we are lucky today because our friend Brick here has managed to get in with the Caliban, not the Caliban, why did I say Caliban? In with the Brocara militia.
Okay.
And he is going to be helping us lower security further than it already is. Now, we're going to be targeting the personal holdings Building C, which is one of the smaller buildings in Golden Holdings. And it's already going to be at low security because it's going to be evening. They don't typically get a whole lot of business in the evening. Now, see, Brick here is going to be pulling out some of the guards. So there should be only 2 or 3 guards in this building at the time of the heist.
Okay.
And he's gesturing over to the large Goliath man. And he says,
"Yeah, I told them we should really all try to do some team building exercises, so we're gonna go do an escape room. I'm really excited for it."
What is an escape room? That sounds horrifying.
It's a cool little room that they invented here in Stockton. It's they lock you in a room, and if you don't get out on time, they kill you.
Well, have fun, I guess.
We're gonna get out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
they kill you. I assume they kill you. I mean, why else would you do it?
Yeah, Why would you willingly do it if you knew that you were... Okay, never mind. That sounds fine.
I don't know. There's probably a cash prize or something. I don't know. It just sounded fun.
I think maybe you should have read the rules before you invited some people to go. Okay. No, it's fine.
And Twitch chimes back in and says, all right, so the first step to this whole heist is finding a way to break the chrono lock. So, for those of you who don't know, Golden Holdings is one of the most secure banks in the world because of cutting-edge technology that they invented called the chrono lock. Basically, there's a gigantic metal cube underneath the ground, underneath Golden Holdings. It's made entirely of voidite, a metal that is completely impervious to magic. It's incredibly dense, incredibly heavy. It has a slight purple tint to it. Maybe you've seen it before. It says, and basically, this cube is in a strange state of time. Basically, it locks down time within this cube, separate from our own time. Things move differently in the cube while no one's inside of it. Once the lock is opened, once someone is inside the cube, things stop moving. The reason they do this is because all the cells inside of the cube are constantly swapping places. That way, it's harder for someone to rob someone, because you don't know what cell they have. No one does. Not until the cube is unlocked. He says, so for the first step of this process, we're going to need the code to open the chrono lock vault door. And he looks to you, Lys, and he says, you are the first step of our process.
Oh no. I have some bad news. I was only half listening, and none of what you said made any sense to me. Uh-oh.
He says, don't worry. The most important thing for you to know is that you're going to be going undercover as Guinevere Creed. She's a mining company owner out of Orin, although she has an account with Golden Holdings.
I'm really good at impersonating people, so this is good.
And Kiri chimes in. She says, yes, unfortunately, dear, I would be going in there. However, they have many magic disruption fields, so spells such as Alter Self will not work the entire time. However, Guinevere Creed happens to be an elf woman. I know you are half-elf, but you're quite close. I believe with some makeup, we could get you to look very similar to her.
Oh, well, that's a little fucked up, but okay.
You have a very similar facial structure. She, gestures to herself. I am an orc, after all. It's going to be a bit harder for me to pull off the hide.
Well, yeah, but... okay, never mind. I was going to go off on a whole... it's a little racist because all, humans think half-elves look more like elves, and elves think half-elves look more like people or humans.
The clerics are going to be humans, so yes, there is going to probably be a little bit of elf racism in there, unfortunately, dear.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm used to it.
Part of the process of being a master of disguise is preying on people's racial blindness sometimes.
Right, yeah, okay. All right.
She basically she's gonna give you higher cheekbones, make you look specifically like this very big businesswoman.
Oh God, I hope I don't look like my mother.
Says you're going to be going undercover as Guinevere Creed. She's the owner of Creed Extraction Corp.
What does that do?
They're a mining company in Orin. They handle mining all kinds of precious metals as well as diamonds and emeralds and all kinds of precious gems. They've expanded to a lot of Orin. Really. They've chewed up a lot of other businesses.
Okay. I can be a bitch. That should be fine.
Yes, definitely bump up the bitchiness as much as you can.
Okay. And is it
your time should be more valuable than everyone else's in the building.
Okay. And is she more of I'm high class because she's an elf? Or is it more like, I don't know. Give me more of a read on her personality. How am I just supposed to impersonate someone when I don't know that much about them?
Just let me see if I could pull off the voice really quick. One moment, dear. Oh, hello. My name is Guinevere Creed.
Okay, so she sounds like every other person I've met in Brookera. Cool.
Yes, dear. Just channel a lot of that.
Okay, I can do that, I guess.
And Twitch says,
Yes, so basically the idea here is that you're going to be posing as Guinevere Creed. Luckily, we've managed to retrieve Guinevere Creed's account key.
And he pulls out a small stone slab that has like all these like little notches in it and markings and runes on it. He says,
These are what are used to unlock the cells. Basically, you're going to have to present this to validate your identity. On top of that, they're going to need to see your face and look at you, and they're going to dispel any illusions that are on you. Hence, the need for makeup.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm good at magic impersonation.
Yeah, unfortunately, pretty much every bank in the world is aware that people can alter their appearances, and so, yeah, it's part of the security process.
No, that's fair. You know, good for them, I guess.
Now, when this happens, when you've secured a look at your cell, basically you're going to be requesting to get into your cell. You're going to want to look at your holdings in there.
Okay.
When that happens, they're going to escort you down there, and they're going to unlock the chronolock. And to do this, they're going to have to input the current chrono key code of the day. They're going to need to watch that, get that code, and get it back to us.
Okay.
The way that you do that is really up to you. We're not familiar with all of your skill sets.
Am I doing this alone, or is someone coming with me? What is Cassandra doing?
So there are going to be 2 clerks on call that day. We figure that for your friend Cassandra, she can help distract the other clerk while the rest of us get in.
Okay. And what about Foxbud?
Foxbud can come with you. We've actually worked out a way that we can create a hidden compartment for him to hide in.
Oh, I was thinking about just holding him like this, like rich people do with those little dogs.
Unfortunately, I don't know if Guinevere Creed has a blue fox.
Do you have makeup for him?
Fox makeup?
A little costume? I don't know.
I don't know if that'll fool anyone. Again, we can't use magic for this.
Are you not? I was told that this person was like a master of disguise. Kind of sounds
I specifically specialize in masking humanoids, not animals.
Sounds like maybe not.
Don't make me fuck up your makeup, dear.
I'm doing you a favor. You can fuck up my makeup all you want and get your ass caught. I don't fucking care.
I won't be there for the event, unfortunately.
Okay, so you're really only screwing over Robin. I don't give a shit.
Twitch says, please, guys, don't fight. Says, we're all friends here, remember?
I didn't fucking start anything. This bitch over here. Whatever.
He says, you're my friend, right?
Well, we haven't done the handshake yet, so we're getting there.
Oh, okay, we're not friends?
We're getting there.
Oh, okay, I'll call you acquaintance until then.
No. Fuck.
Should I call you friend?
Sure.
You're making this very confusing for me.
Shut up. Continue with the heist.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so that is step 1 of the plan. We need to get that code. All the while, Cassandra here is going to do whatever she can to distract the other clerk at the desk. There's going to be 2 clerks on call today. The reason she needs to distract that clerk while you're in there is that once that chrono lock is broken, all the cells cannot move anymore.
Okay.
And so basically, all the cell numbers will be in a ledger, magically placed in a ledger, so that we can easily access them, or bank goers can easily access them. That's where we come in.
Robin chimes in and says, so, first and foremost, I'm going to get Fuse in. I'm going to be sticking with Fuse the entire time to make sure he doesn't have one of his episodes. I'm basically going to get him into there and get him in front of the chrono lock, and we're going to wait for Twitch to get down here.
Then Twitch says, yes, so I'm step 3 of the plan. I'm going to quickly look through the ledgers. I'm a really fast reader, I'm going to look through the ledgers until I can find the cell number that our target is inside of. You see, we're not actually targeting Guinevere Creed's holdings, because unfortunately, if we try to steal anything from Guinevere Creed, she would figure it out pretty quickly, and our plan would fall apart. However, someone that we can steal from is a little someone known as Duke Demodust.
Oh my god! I'm on board! I'm on board! I take out the hat and I'm like, look! I stole his hat!
Says, oh, you know Duke.
I beat the shit out of it.
Well, the good news is Duke Demodust was found to be a war criminal.
Yeah, and we tried to arrest her, but then he fucking... and then this dumb fucking hillbilly fucking bitch fell asleep while she was watching him, and he got away, and he's probably already back in Orin, but I got his hat. Fuck that guy.
Well, fantastic. This has become personal then.
Oh my god. Are you gonna rob like everything, or is there something just like one thing you want? Can I just request that if you don't steal everything, you just ruin the rest of it?
So basically all of Duke's holdings here in Brocara are in the form of deeds and land grants and all kinds of property.
Them all. Just take what you want and then burn the rest.
Well, no, we're not burning, we're taking them. That's the whole
Okay. You're gonna take all of them?
Yes, all of them.
Can I burn a couple?
I would prefer not. They're all very valuable.
This is upsetting.
He says, so basically, after he was found to be a war criminal, Haven in Brocara seized all of his assets. Unfortunately, because all of his assets, helped cause the huge problems during the last Orin conquest, both countries feel like they have a claim to it, and therefore they're in debates right now and not paying attention to the actual assets that are being held.
Okay,
so
what do you
want to capitalize on that under their noses?
So what do you want with it?
We're going to sell the crap out of them.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He says, the most important thing is that we get in there, we get the deeds, and we get out. So, I'll be looking through the ledgers to find out which cell he landed on. Because again, once the chrono lock is broken, all the cells stop moving.
Yeah. That's fine. Cool.
Says, then I need to get down there, and we are going to have Fuse break the lock on the inner vault, and then finally on the cell door. There's technically 3 locks we're breaking. The chrono lock, the vault door, and then the cell door.
Okay.
Says, Fuse will help us break the latter 2, but the first one is practically unbreakable. That's why we need the code.
So how do I get the code to you?
That's going to really be up to you, how you're going to do that, because unfortunately, you're going to have to continue through to the cell, otherwise you're going to draw unneeded suspicion.
Where will you all be? Outside?
We're going to be in a back door behind the clerk's desks. He starts sketching out a basic diagram. He says, you can kind of look at it like this. The right side of the building is going to be where all the people come in to talk to the clerks. The clerks are kind of in the middle, and then behind the clerks, there's a back door that we're going to be taking in.
Okay.
So we'll be behind the clerks, which is why Cassandra has to distract them.
If I can see someone, I can cast message.
Okay.
And
so we just need to get line of sight with you.
Yeah, I can say it telepathically.
Okay, fantastic. Something to keep in mind, however, that magic cannot pass through the voidite cube. So
I have to go outside of it to say it again.
So you'll either need to be outside of the voidite cube, or both of us will have to be inside. Bless you.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll see how it goes. If I don't come out, I don't know. Because I don't know how to preemptively say if we should both be in or out. You know?
It's really hard to say. A lot of these heists, you kind of have to leave a little room for thinking on your feet. And this is one of those cases because, unfortunately, we have had no way to find out the exact layout of the underground locking system. We simply know the basic security system that they have.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just fucking figure it out.
We have a pretty good idea of the layout of the main room, obviously. We've been inside the main room. However, we are unfamiliar with underground. So, again, I can give you all the details you want about the above ground, but underground we have none.
Okay.
Feel free to ask any questions. It's imperative that we are all on the same page here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just reading something. Okay, so I go in and pretend to be this elf. And I'm like, show me my things. And then I get the code. And then I have to give it back to you somehow. And then after that, I just leave and I'm done? Or what?
Well, after that, you're just maintaining appearances and trying not to draw suspicion. The most important thing here is that we don't draw any suspicion. Because if there's suspicion, then people will begin investigating. And if they investigate, they might find that Duke Demodust's original holdings have gone missing.
That's fair. Is that like, if I leave, are they gonna re-up the thing and then that'll be bad? Or like, what? Am I supposed to stay there for like an extended period of time?
The key is that as long as there is a living entity inside of the Voidite cube, the chronolock is broken and the cells stop moving. The moment there is nothing alive inside of there, the cells can begin moving again. So you have to at least make sure that we are inside.
Okay. How would I know that you're inside?
You're going to need to give us at least 10-ish minutes to get in there. It's really going to be, up to circumstance in that one again, because we haven't seen what it looks like downstairs. But once we have the code and once we're past the clerks upstairs, we can just beeline it to the Voidite cube.
Okay, and is there a contingency in place in case something goes wrong?
What specifically?
Like if there's guards, or there's more people, or something, I don't know.
Goliath speaks up again and he says,
"Oh, don't worry, we're gonna be in an escape room. We won't be able to be, like, a lot of us in there."
Okay. And if
I'm pretty sure it'll take us the whole, like, hour that it takes.
Okay. Yeah, especially if you don't win, because then they'll kill you, I guess.
They're not gonna kill us. I bet we'll get them.
Okay. And if I am discovered, it's just like, I'm assuming every man for himself, or what?
Unfortunately, it's hard to come up with contingencies for this because when things start falling apart, that begins drawing suspicion, which very quickly ruins the plan. Again, you're gonna kind of need to think on your feet for a lot of this.
Okay. Well, I guess let's go and see how it goes.
He says, "Don't worry about it. I'm sure a bank heist has never gone wrong in history."
Don't say that again.
What? They don't worry, or a bank heist has never gone wrong in history?
Okay. I'm gonna go pee now.
Because I'm pretty confident that a bank heist has never gone wrong. For us, at least.
I'm gonna go, at least, like, backs up to the wall and, like, knocks on the wood and then goes pee.
He says, "Wait, we're supposed to do a handshake and then pee, right?"
I'm gonna do the pee first now because you talked for a long time.
Oh,
but then
no, the plan's falling apart!
But we can do it afterwards. My hands will be clean. My hands will be cleaner anyway after I wash them.
That's actually probably better.
Yeah.
Definitely wash your hands. I don't want to touch your weird pee hands.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. Well, now maybe I won't. I'm just kidding. I'm going to go wash my hands.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we don't need to do a handshake.
Yeah, maybe we not. I'm still going to go pee, though.
Maybe we should just stay acquaintances.
Okay. Whatever you want. I really don't care. Lys goes pee and then washes her hands.
Just right there, staying in the middle of the room. He's on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can do whatever you want for the day, or you can just kind of wait around until it's heist time.
Isn't the city still on like high alert from what happened yesterday or what? Like,
you have no idea just yet.
I feel like, okay, no, it's probably fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Do you think they're all freaked out by the giant black hole that moved through town? The giant dark orb.
Yeah, I mean, everyone seemed pretty concerned.
To be fair, that is a very frightening sight.
Yeah, we were pretty cool. Just a fucking, just an orb gliding through town at full speed.
Do you want to walk around town and kind of see what the vibe is?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you head outside and kind of have a look around really quick, and yeah, like there's all kinds of people like gossiping about like what happened in the streets yesterday. Like people being like, yeah, I heard it was a god of darkness that was making its way through the streets. And then someone else says, no, it was probably some like assassin's guild that was after some target, and they were sending a message. And someone else says, do you think someone's after the Merchants Guild right now? Do you think they're trying to threaten the Merchants Guild?
I look at Cassandra.
It's the talk of the town.
I look at Cassandra and I'm like, we are gods of darkness now.
She says,
well, I guess specifically you, since you're the one who can cast darkness.
Oh, that's kind of dope. Should I own that?
You should. Yeah, you should really play into it, I think.
Cassandra, god of darkness. No.
No, yeah, it's got to be.
Dark Lord. No.
It can't. I don't think it can be your real name, Cassandra. I think it has to be like
instead of ram horns.
Darkhorn.
Ram darkness. Dark ram. The
ram of darkness.
Ram of darkness is kind of cool.
The dark ram of death.
the shade ram. Ooh.
The void ram.
Void ram. Okay.
Void horns.
Void horns. Horns of void.
That's one of those potentially sounded good.
We'll workshop it. How's that?
Yeah.
I'll come up with some more, and I'll hit you with them, and we'll see what you think.
You should practice with darkness more and see if you can like mold it into like, so it's not just like a ball of darkness. You maybe like you could make yourself like an outline of darkness so it looks more humanoid, and then it's like
spell does that. I can make a cube of darkness.
We should learn spell bending. No.
That could be a dark triangle.
Yeah, there's something somewhere weird. I'm seeing a flash of an evil triangle somewhere. I don't think we want that.
What about just like different shapes? Hexagon. Octagon.
No, okay. What's the scariest shape, do you think? Is a hexagon? A pentagram? A pentacle? No,
I don't know if I can go that fancy.
Pentagram. A pentagram is scary, I think.
Well, then wouldn't it show my feet because the bottom of the pentagram is just a point?
Well, not if it's big enough. But it's like a pentagram, but it's like, oh yeah, I guess so.
Fool says a circle hard to draw. The scariest shape because it's the most difficult to draw.
It's just so wobbly, like. I guess when it was when it was a circle, they thought it was a black hole.
Yeah, I don't know if black holes come in different shapes.
Yeah, I don't know either. Black
Maybe
hole
circle is the best shape instead of formless.
I guess. Octagon. No. Okay. Maybe a circle.
Shade ram.
I just feel like a circle isn't that intimidating.
Anti-light.
No.
But yeah, the general sentiment in the trade district is that like everyone's like kind of freaked out about what happened the day before. And now there's like a bunch of people who are like creating kind of like folk legends about like what must have happened.
Damn, Cassandra, you're fucking famous. It'd be really cool if you got like darkness powers, because then in like your horns were like all dark and like voidy and wispy. That'd be pretty cool.
Says it kind of sounds like they think I'm like some kind of assassin, which I don't know how good of an assassin I would be. Yeah.
Well, I hope that they stick more with the dark god thing, because that was cool. There's just we come back and there's just a statue of a big black orb and people are worshiping it.
It's just a perfect orb and it's just painted black.
Cassandra starts like actually getting more powerful because people are worshiping her like a deity.
Your girlfriend becomes a deity.
You know what? That'd be hot. I would be proud of her. Okay, I guess let's go rob a bank.
Okay. Sure, yeah, you guys go and wait it out until night. Okay, so let's switch the view here. Boop. And boop. So
you ever accidentally become a deity? Apparently I do.
Oh, where did that go? That was weird. Okay, so make sure you zoom out and zoom into the correct spot here. Your screen's probably black. You guys make your way up to the third building and personal holdings at Golden Holdings. It's a small branch of the overall gigantic bank.
Okay.
And so as you make your way up to this wing, it's looking real fancy. There are no guards posted outside, as was stated in the planning phase, and you are fully made up as this Guinevere Creed. And Sandra is looking at you. She's like, "Oh wow, that's really upsetting that this isn't a spell, and she was able to make you look so much like her."
Yeah.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you totally look like a bitch right now.
No, that's what we want. And I am a bitch. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I guess I need to make sure I don't come in with you, I guess.
Yeah.
And you're wearing this like giant glamorous cloak. It's like a giant coat over everything else, and like you're all like fancy, and you have like a hidden compartment in the back under the coat where Foxbud is currently hiding.
Now be quiet, Foxbud. You already went to pee, and we're not going again until this is over.
You hear some whining, and he starts pawing at your back.
No. I sidle up to this hedge and I just open the back of my cape a little bit so he can jump out and pee and then jump back in.
He jumps into the bush and you hear him pee and then he jumps back in.
Good. Now no more, because I know that sometimes you little pee need to pee a little bit more, but you're gonna have to hold it. This is important.
He begins happily whapping his tail inside of your coat.
Okay. We're gonna go screw over some rich people. Do you remember him, Foxbud? Do you remember the evil man with the big hat? We're gonna go fuck his life some more.
He whaps his tail harder inside your coat.
Good. Foxbud is all for crime.
Right.
Okay. I guess I'm like, okay, Cassandra, I'm gonna go be this horrible woman now, I guess. You know what? I'm just going to act like my mother, and I feel like that'll get us through to the end.
Okay. While I do voice Cassandra, I'm also gonna have you making decisions for Cassandra during all this, because it's really up to you during this heist. So you're making decisions for both yourself and for Cassandra.
Okay. So I'm gonna go in, and then I guess you come in a bit.
Yeah, I'll keep the other person busy while you're going below.
Okay.
Cool. So you make your way inside, and you see. Sorry, I'm stuck on things. There is a guard posted up toward the entrance, and then there are two clerks over here who are kind of gossiping a little bit. You can't quite tell what they are gossiping about from this distance.
I fucking swoop. I like, you know, when a woman is really entitled and also in a hurry, and she's wearing heels and like a cape, how they kind of like swoop into the room and just like really quickly and like with purpose, like walk up to where they're going. It's exactly like that. I don't even look at the guard.
Give me a performance check. We're gonna see how everyone reacts to this.
18.
Okay, with an 18, I think this guard was kind of like leaning up against his like halberd, and he was like kind of like propped up against it, like kind of dozing off a little bit. And like you swoop in, and he goes, and he like almost drops his halberd, and posts up and stands at attention. And the two clerks off to the side who are gossiping immediately perk up, and one of them sighs heavily and makes their way over to to the other booth. That is great.
I walk up to a booth.
You can move your token.
Are they both at the booths?
Yep, they're both sitting at booths right now.
I walk up to this booth.
Okay. They say, "Welcome to Golden Holdings. How can I help you?"
I interrupt him.
What?
While in the middle of, he says, "Welcome to," and I go, "Stop! I don't have time. I'm Benefit Creed, and I'm here to look over my holdings."
Do an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, I rolled 2 15s. 18.
They say, Guinevere Creed, and they like kind of thumb through like a pad of paper they have in front of them at the booth, and they say, I thought you were in Orin right now."
We all thought a lot of things.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome to Golden Holdings. How can I help you?
I'd like to look over my holdings.
Well, yes.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Well, yes, ma'am, but you need to give us your account key. Or we
I open my coat and like put it on the table. Here.
Say, okay, and could you lean forward for us really quick, ma'am? I'm sorry, it's procedure, ma'am. And you feel like a dispel magic field, like coming, like shooting over your face, like a mist. And they look at your face and look down at the pad of paper, and they're looking over the key and like entering some stuff into a logbook. And they say, while they're working, they say, what is? Could you state for me what is the nature of your visit?
Could I state for you the reason
it's
of
required
my
for the logbook.
visit?
Yes. Are we making
I'm
withdrawal
here
today?
to look at my holding.
What is this for? Just a general inspection, or is it like a withdrawal, or are you wanting to deposit today?
How long have you worked here? Are you new? I don't recognize you.
Well, yeah, I've worked here for about 5 years, I think, at this point.
Okay. So you've clearly never met me before. I'm
what?
Guinevere Creed.
I did meet you, but okay. You've been in here a lot. I've seen you a lot, actually.
I'm sure you have.
Oh, you don't recognize? I helped you with your last deposit.
I'm sure you did. Listen, I'm very good friends with the owner, and I think that he would be
I thought
very.
he hated you.
Excuse me.
I thought both the owners hated you.
This is fucked up. Are you going to deny me looking at my holdings?
They say, well, I need to enter it into the logbook, ma'am.
Looking at my holdings.
Give me a perception check.
Nope. 10.
Actually, it's obvious enough. I think a 10 does do it. You see them like kind of side eye to the other clerk, and the other clerk is going.
God, I'm literally just channeling every woman who has yelled at me while working retail.
They say, I can't make this clearer, ma'am. I cannot proceed with this event.
General inspection, maybe withdrawal. We'll see.
Okay, all right. And they like start writing that down in the logbook. While they're filling everything out, they like things get like awkwardly quiet for a long time, and they say,
I think she's like tapping her foot.
Yeah, they're like, how's the business, ma'am?
How's the business?
Yeah. Your business? Your Creed Extraction Corp?
I feel like she does the thing where she like smiles, but like it's like a tight smile, and like her eye kind of twitches a little bit. And she's like, business is great. Thank you for asking.
They say, oh, it's great. Didn't you guys have like multiple cave-ins this summer?
I was obviously being sarcastic, you fucking imbecile.
Their eyes go wide and they're like, okay, sounds
Have you ever
good.
heard of sarcasm? Do you have that here? Apparently not.
They say, yeah, apparently not. We're fresh out.
Lys feels so bad.
She says, okay, it looks like everything's in order. We can head down to the cell whenever you're ready.
Yes, thank the gods.
And as she says that, she stands up, and the table that she was working at like retracts into the booth, and the booth actually retracts into the wall on the side, glass and all. And there's an opening there that you can walk through and join her as she walks back downstairs.
And she's like, finally, I'm a very important and busy woman, you know.
She says, right this way, ma'am, and begins guiding you to the staircase.
Okay, I think Cassandra should come in, like, now.
Okay. Cassandra starts making her way in, and so Cassandra's role here is she is just someone who is looking to open an account.
Okay.
And she begins approaching clerk number 2 over here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As you're walking in, by the way, she goes, "Wow, some people, huh?"
I look back over my shoulder and I glare at her.
She like kind of like shoots you like a side glance and like smiles and like kind of does a quick kissy face and says,
"No,
man, rich people are so entitled and bitchy sometimes, huh?"
I cast a message and I'm like, "Fuck you, Cassandra." Okay.
Yeah.
And then I
grins over you again.
I just follow the clerk downstairs.
All right. You make your way over there. Go. You can move your token, by the way. And
well, I don't know.
And you guys make your way downstairs. Let me go ahead and do this really quick. Boop. And then I believe we should be able to... Oh. Hang on. What's going on here? There we go. You're able to make your way downstairs with the clerk. And you see this massive vault door with this like purplish like hue to the metal. And you can like easily sense a like really strange like field around this. Like magic is weird, like it's all like ebbs and flows of energy. This wall like seems dead. Like there's just no flow here.
Oh. Don't like that.
And she heads over to the vault. I'll drag you over. And go ahead and give me a perception check to see if you can catch the code as she inputs it.
Hell yeah. You said perception? 24.
Okay. Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Yeah, so you can clearly see there's 4 little sliding dials here, and you see her input 7500.
Okay. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget it.
And once those are inputted, she turns this massive wheel on the door, and you hear as a ton of tumblers behind the scenes are moving, and this massive purple door is unlocked and begins to slide open.
Meanwhile, Cassandra's just like, so what is a bank?
Yeah, so we're actually going to cut back up there as Cassandra now needs to distract Clerk 2 as everyone else begins making their way into the bank.
I imagine that they have like a pamphlet, you know when you're opening an account and they hand you that like packet that has like a lot of like information about the bank and stuff like that and the different kinds of accounts. I want Cassandra to open it and like word for word start reading it out loud. Okay. And like have trouble on some of the words and like ask for clarification like way too many times.
Okay. So she walks up and sits down at the booth and they say, welcome to Golden Holdings. How can I help you today? She says, account. Go ahead and give me a deception check from Cassandra.
Oh, Cassandra. Account. 19.
She says, account. And they say, oh, you have an account with us? She says, open. I need to open an account. And they say, oh, okay. What type of account would you like to open today? And her eyes go wide and she says, what kinds are there? And they say, you don't know what kind of account you want to open today? What? Okay. And like they kind of like thumb through some papers and they find a little like document that like shows all the benefits of the different accounts, and they say, here you go, and they slide it under the glass over to Cassandra. All the while, a couple familiar faces appear walking through this door back here and are hiding behind this bookcase and need to make their way over to the second bookcase. So she needs to, with that first deception check, she manages to hold their attention and they make their way over to the second bookcase. You're going to need another deception check for me.
Come on, Cassandra. I'm rolling really well today. 24.
24. All right. She looks at this sheet of paper, and she's saying, "What's the difference between checking and savings?" And they say, "Well, checking is meant, you do more transactions more often. Savings, we will invest your holdings here, and you have more of a chance of compounding interest upon your account, and we try to judge the general financial value of each asset that you hold with us. We do not just hold money, we also hold assets and bonds and all kinds of different treasures and valuable objects." Her eyes are like, she's like doing the equations thing where like numbers are like flying past her vision right now. None of it's sticking in her mind. And then she says, "What's the difference between savings and advanced savings?" And the person behind the desk goes, "Okay, savings," and they start launching into a triage of all the different benefits. And
I love Cassandra.
Robin and Fuse manage to get downstairs, and
his name is Fuse?
Yeah, Fuse.
I thought his name was Fuse, like Fuze.
Oh, that's kind of the joke. It sounds like Fuse, but it's not literally Fuse.
Okay.
And so you guys are currently walk through this large
do I see them coming down the stairs?
You can actually see them as you are passing through this massive wall.
I, behind my back, make the this motion, like follow, if they can.
They get closer. There is a guard in here over to the right. They will both need to roll stealth checks.
Okay.
1 second. Okay, they both rolled pretty well. They managed to get closer up. And really quickly, I am going to run a poll.
Oh, no.
Do not look at the stream. You are not allowed to know the results of this poll until it becomes relevant.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Look at this poll and vote either option 1 or 2 to tell us what will be the result. Vote in chat now. Anyway, they are closer now. What do you want to do about that?
Well, I can't message them while I'm through this barrier, right?
Yep.
They have to be into. Can I? Well.
And
do I know? Can I?
She is actively moving toward this left vault over here. She's kind of guiding you over to the left side of the room.
Can I do the sign language numbers?
Okay. Give me a... Ooh, what kind of check would that be? I want to say performance. Maybe it's like sleight of hand, like you're trying to hide that... Yeah, okay. I guess sleight of hand would make sense. You're trying to like hide from this other person that you're like doing these gestures.
Sleight of hand? Okay.
Yep.
Uh-oh. 10? Wait. Wait. Wait, hold on. I have things that I always forget to add.
Okay.
That's not a saving throw. It's not a save. I'm gonna give myself advantage on this skill check.
Oh, okay, using the balloon.
Yeah.
All right, that's your advantage for the day.
Oh no! I rolled way worse.
Oh no!
I rolled a 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. I'm actually gonna let you decide what goes wrong here. Is it gonna be misinterpreted, or is it going to be obvious that you're doing this?
Oh God.
Obvious that you're doing this, the clerk will absolutely see you doing this gesture. We're having a live poll of mint.
Maybe misinterpret, because then when they come in, hopefully I can just message them and be like, no, wait.
Okay. They nod. They think that they understand what you signed to them, and that vault door closes behind you.
Oh shit.
Okay.
What happens when they put it in wrong?
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Oh no.
Unless you want to try and get that vault door open.
How would I do that?
It's really up to you.
Does it open easily from this side?
You can also stop it from closing, although that'll be very obvious if you do that. Basically the door is closing behind you guys as you make your way in here.
Shit.
The hole is really small for some reason. I don't know why it's small though.
Oh. I don't know.
I believe we have a result though.
Okay. Shit. I don't know.
It's up to you how you want to tackle this. All about thinking on your feet. That's the whole point of this.
I know, but I am really bad at doing that. I don't know. So the clerk is going.
The clerk is heading to the leftmost vault over here. There's a second set of vaults, 3 of them in total in this hallway.
Okay.
These massive concrete walls all around. It's a very empty room aside from the lights above you. There's just concrete walls everywhere and these massive steel vault doors.
Can I minor illusion the numbers on like the floor just outside the vault? No, it'd have to be just inside the vault. Shit.
You can certainly do that, but the vault door is closing.
Yeah, and they wouldn't be able to see it, right? Because they're not in the vault.
Whoop. I didn't hit that just now. They can see inside the vault. They can see you in there. They just magic cannot pass through. The illusion can exist inside the vault, yes.
But will they be able to see it?
Yes, you can see inside the vault.
Okay, I guess I try and minor illusion the numbers on the floor.
Okay. Sure.
Behind me?
No. So behind you, so I guess she wouldn't be able to see that. I guess they're going to make perception checks to see if they can see it.
Okay.
So you minor illusion onto the floor. the numbers, and they're both going to roll perception checks.
Oh God.
I don't know. Should this be with disadvantage because the door is about to close? They only have a split second to see it.
You're the DM, man. I can't tell you that.
I'll just make it a high DC. Ooh. Well, okay. I think that clears it. That's a 16. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. So, you image 7500 on the floor right as the door closes, and Fuse manages to see it.
Okay. Well, I tried, so if they don't get it, I did my best.
And she guides you over to this vault, and she inputs her like personal clerk card and slides it in, and begins turning the giant wheel. And we cut back up to Cassandra as she now needs to provide a cover for Twitch as he begins to thumb through all these logbooks now that the chrono lock is broken. So yeah, the guy just explained the differences between a savings and advanced savings account.
Okay.
And Cassandra retained none of it.
Yeah. I feel like she's like, okay. So what kind of things can I put in the bank?
They say any number of assets work. It can be as simple as gold. It can be, property holdings. It can be valuable artifacts.
How big can they be?
How big are you looking to hold? I mean, we may need to upgrade you to a special holding cell if.
What's that?
It's a special kind of cell meant specifically to hold massive assets.
How much is that on top of everything else?
Go ahead and give me a deception check. Bless you. For distracting this clerk. And Twitch is going to need to do a sleight of hand check. Oh no.
Oh no.
Roll that with disadvantage.
Oh, well, I don't know that I can get much worse. No, yeah, that's, well, her deception is pretty high, so it's still a 10, but I did roll a 4.
Oh no. Twitch
what did he
drops
do?
One of the logbooks directly on the floor while pulling it from the shelf, and it's like a loud noise. It goes boom, like all through the bank, and the clerk immediately shoots up like, "What the hell was that?"
Hold on. Cassandra
is like, "Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, God, this is terrible."
Cassandra casts thaumaturgy to make the ground start tremoring.
Okay. Give me another deception, or give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can do this without them noticing that it's her casting it.
Well, hold on. 11? Yeah, I rolled a 3.
I don't know if that's gonna do it. They're really alert right now. So this clerk then sees Cassandra cast thaumaturgy, and the whole room begins rumbling, and more of the logbooks fall off the shelves, and says, "What the hell are you doing?"
She's sorry, I cast. When I get nervous, things shake.
The guard actually starts walking over, and he says, "Is everything all right here, ma'am?"
She stops the trembling and she goes, "Yeah, sorry. It scared me, and
and Twitch does like the hand over the neck motion, and they say, "Oh," the clerk says, "Oh, that wasn't you that made that logbook fall." And they look over their shoulder, and Twitch ducks behind the bookshelf.
And she goes, "What? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so." Oh, fuck.
All right, definitely do a deception check with disadvantage for that one.
Oh, God. Oh, no. I dropped my D20. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Do you say deception?
Yeah.
It's a 12?
Okay. I think he kind of buys at that time, and he says, "Are you all right, ma'am? Did I like stress you out with these accounts or something? Like, do you want to?"
Because I was like, yes, I didn't understand anything you said. I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm very nervous. I'm sorry.
The guard is kind of like standing over and says, "Ma'am, I need you to like keep in mind, it is like strictly forbidden casting spells inside of Golden Holdings. Like, we will escort you out if we have to."
She's like, "I'm so sorry. It won't happen again."
And the clerk says, "Well, I gotta make sure that like those logbooks aren't just like out in the open and exposed. So I need to like clean this up really quick. I'll be right back." And he starts cleaning up, and Twitch ducks behind the other bookshelf, like trying to hide, and peeks around the other side on the right, and is like doing like the talking motion at Cassandra.
Cassandra's like, actually, I need to open 2 accounts.
And the clerk turns around holding some of the logbooks in his hand and says, "You don't even know what you want to do with your first account. Why do you need 2?
I need multiple accounts."
And then Twitch goes back to grabbing logbooks from around the corner and skimming through them and putting them back and pulling out other ones and skimming through them.
Cassandra's like, "I am thinking after your talk that I need the checking and the savings and possibly the special holding cell."
They say, "You want all... What are you trying to put in here, ma'am?"
Can you hold a ship?
They say, "A ship?"
Yeah, you've never had to hold a ship before?
Why, you can't just put that at the docks?
Nope, it's an asset. Gotta go in the bank.
Give me another flat deception check from Cassandra.
Oh God. 13?
Okay. He says, "Okay, so since you probably run some kind of business, right? You can't run a ship alone, right?"
Yeah.
You can't do that here at Personal Holdings. You have to go to Corporate Holdings.
No, this is my personal ship. The other ship.
But it's a business that you're running. Doesn't matter if you own the business, it's still a corporation.
No, not with that ship. This is my personal ship. The other ships are for my business.
But you don't have a crew that runs that ship?
No, it's just for me. It's actually not really a ship. It's more like a boat.
And we are going to head back down over to the vaults, where you and the clerk are about to open this massive vault here. But the moment the door opens, you realize that you guys are going to have another problem.
Oh no. What is it this time?
As you get a look, you realize, you can't see into any of these cells. And you remember part of the plan was Fuse was going to need to be able to see into the cell to crack the lock, as the lock mechanism is in the back.
Why is it so dark in here?
And this was actually the result of the poll, by the way. The clerk says, "Oh yeah, this is our newest security addition. Basically, the idea here is that there is an invisibility field inside of all of the cells individually, so you cannot see the contents of the cells. It kind of just helps keep burglars from, getting in." They say, "Right this way, ma'am."
Interesting. All right. I don't know what to do about that, so.
And she walks forward and begins inserting that account card, that account slab that you provided her, into the slot, and the cell opens, and you see a number of documents on a table inside this cell.
Okay.
Says, there it is, ma'am. I'll step aside and, let you do whatever it is you need to do.
Are you going to be nearby, or are you going to go, or?
She says, is this confidential? Okay, if this is confidential, I can step aside if you'd like. I can step into the hallway, just outside.
No.
What? Why no?
Who put my scrolls like this? Did you do this? Come here. Look at how these scrolls are displayed. This is atrocious.
She says, "Ma'am, no one has touched the cell other than you."
Well,
or
I didn't leave it like this.
What? No one has touched it, ma'am. I don't know what to tell you.
Who else has access to my cells?
I can go upstairs and check if you'd like.
Nope. I'll figure it out on my own. I pull her into the cell and I just start naming people.
All right, you pull her inside and you're naming people. Who are you naming?
Buffalo Bill. Do you know him? Seawater. Jimmy.
Give me a deception check.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Well, with Well, with my deception, it's a 7.
7? I actually made this a pretty easy check too, because she clearly doesn't know who you're talking about. But wow, 7 is pretty bad.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no, a nat 1?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, no, she, I think with a nat 1, she says, I've never heard those names before in my life.
She goes, I knew I shouldn't have drinking that wine before I came here.
She says, I can really just go upstairs and check for you really quick, ma'am. It'd be no skin off my nose.
You're going to help me figure this out.
Well, yeah, that's how I would do it. I would go upstairs.
I pick up a scroll and I show it to her, and I'm like, "Do you recognize this?"
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh man, I really did it to myself.
Oh, okay, good. She really low.
Okay, thank God. I rolled pretty good. Did you say perception?
Mm-hmm.
22.
You swear that you just heard some pops, and you hear that loud cell door before gently sliding open again.
The front one?
The first big purple one that you went past.
Okay. I start talking a little bit louder.
Okay.
I like pick up the scroll and I'm like, do you recognize this?
And they say, they squint and they say, I think that's is that the sapphire mine out of the capital? Like,
well, is it? I don't know. I look at it.
Says, do you know your own business, ma'am?
Yes, it is. Well, I didn't look at it before I showed it to you.
They say, okay, what about it?
Do you know how much money this mine has cost me? There are hardly any sapphires.
Says, well, are you saying that's our fault?
No, but I feel bad about it.
We're going to cut back upstairs to Cassandra and this clerk, as she just told this clerk that she needs to put a boat in a bank. And the
it's
clerk
an
says,
important asset.
the clerk says, all right, here, how about this? Can you give me the name of the vessel and we can look it up and we can make sure that it's not got a crew assigned to it?
No, it's a boat. It's a boat. It doesn't have a name. It's not big enough to have a name. It's a boat.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking like a little sailboat? Like,
it's a one-person boat, completely capable of me manning it by myself.
They say, ma'am, those are really cheap.
And it's still an asset, and it's pretty big.
They say,
so,
well, I mean,
why do you care what I want to put my ship in? What do you care? You
say,
just,
well, ma'am, the large holding rooms cost a lot of money.
You don't think I can afford it? I'm coming here. What if I have a couple sailboats?
They say, I just want you to understand that you will basically pay for the entire cost of that small vessel, and then some, the very first month that you had this account.
Okay, I got a couple personal sailboats that I gotta put somewhere. Shouldn't you be glad that I'm wanting to spend a bunch of money at your establishment?
Give another deception check for me.
I don't know.
How Cassandra has just taken on Lisa's personality.
Because I don't often do Cassandra. I'm stuck in and you know what? They've been spending a lot of time together. I think that Lisa's probably rubbed off on her a little bit.
Yeah, the entire time Cassandra is just like stumbling through this. She's like, and you don't think that I want to spend money here on that thing? You should be happy about that.
Yes. What am I doing? What?
Deception
check. Deception.
Basically, Cassandra's doing a lot of deception while she tries to distract this guard.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, with her deception, it's a 7. But
and with that, the guard actually starts walking forward and he says, "Ma'am, I really need you to calm down.
She's like, all right, okay, you're right. I'm getting a little worked up. I'm sorry." And sits down.
The clerk begins making his way over to this other bookshelf to begin cleaning things up, and Twitch is going to do a stealth check. Okay, he rolled well. As he kind of like stays low and ducks on the other side of this bookshelf and kind of stays low enough that the guard can't see him.
I thought that Goliath guy was supposed to take this guard away to go to an escape room.
No, he lowered the guard count. There's not going to be 0 guards in the entire facility.
Okay.
Yeah, there were like originally 6 or 7 guards on duty, but now there's only 2 or 3.
Cassandra points to a book on a shelf nearby and she goes, "What's that book?"
Yeah, she chimes in. What's that book do? That one. The clerk says that's logbook number 79A.
What's in there?
these logs of what each cell is currently set to.
What does that mean?
What? It's our state-of-the-art. Okay, go do another deception check.
Cassandra's cover is just Lys. That's, I guess that's kind of true.
I'm going to say this is going to be to give Twitch advantage on this next roll.
Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Another deception?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got a 23.
Okay. The clerk is like fully distracted now while he's picking up all these books and just facing Cassandra the whole time, trying to explain things as Twitch ducks back around to the other side and gets advantage on this next roll. Okay, that was necessary. The second roll does it, and manages to duck over to this other bookshelf to continue perusing. And the clerk says, okay, we have a state-of-the-art security system. The cells are constantly shifting, and the log books keep track of what cell has been where and where it's going to be and where it currently is.
Cassandra's like, I can't hear you. You're too far away. So she comes. She comes over here.
The guard says, "Ma'am, please, like, don't go to different booths. Your information is open at that other booth."
And she said, "There's no one else in here. It's fine. I'm just trying to have a conversation. I can't hear him."
I'm just picturing now that Cassandra's trying to like play like an old woman who's like fully out of touch, like an old Karen.
Yeah.
All right.
She's been at sea for too long. She doesn't know nothing.
All right. Go ahead. We are going to go back to Lys and this clerk, and give me another flat perception check. Real quick.
22.
Oh, fantastic. Another terrible roll by the clerk. Another fantastic roll by your boys. Yeah, so you hear some more pops in the distance, and you hear something that sounds kind of like that second vault door that was open. You hear something like that sound again.
I say very loudly, and I feel like I'm feeling really uncomfortable that I can't see into any of these other vaults. It's making me very unsettled. It's too dark in here.
She says, what? You're not supposed to see into the vaults. They're other people's holdings.
But it's so dark.
Well, not in the hallway. It's just you can't see into it's like walls. You can't see into the doors.
I feel like I'm being watched. How do I know what's in there?
She says, have you heard of doors, ma'am?
No.
Go ahead and give me a deception check.
10.
The clerk says, it like sighs really heavily and just says, "Ma'am, is there anything you actually want here, or are you just trying to make my day difficult?"
She says, "What? No, I'm here to inspect my holdings." And she starts like picking up several scrolls at once and like looking at them.
Okay. They say,
and
okay.
she's like occasionally looking at one and then going, "Hold this," and like handing it to her.
It like lands in her arms, and like she's like holding like a stack of scrolls and parchments, and she's just like, "What do you want me to do with these?"
Hold on to them. It's a mess in here. I've got to clean this up.
And I think with that like really high perception check, I'm just gonna like let you use that again. You actually see Robin appear by the opening to this other vault door out of the corner of your eye, and like you see her kind of go like covering her eyes with her hands and like revealing her eyes like she can't see into the cell.
Yeah, I cast message because I can see her. And I'm like, yeah, you can't, there's like a new measure. It's all the fucking vaults you can't see into them. I don't know what to do about that.
Well, what do we... The bars are too small for us to, like, get... We would need something small to get in there.
Oh, I fucking throw a scroll across the room and I go, gonna pick that up. And then I let Foxblood out the back of my cloak. And I'm like...
This has to be a check. I just don't know what. I don't want to keep doing deception.
Sleight of hand?
Stealth? Give me a performance check, I guess.
10?
Okay. She says, "Ma'am, you just threw that. Why would I
Please
pick it up?
go pick it up. Please go pick it up.
Ma'am, I'm not... That's not my job, ma'am.
I knock all the scrolls out of her hand.
You do what?
I knock all the scrolls out of her hand.
Says, well, what the fuck? I'm not picking those up.
I don't know what to do about this.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check. Oh my God, Opal says just knock her out.
You know what? I'm considering it at this point. I got an 18 intimidation.
Okay, she says, okay, I'll pick up the scrolls, and she starts picking up the scrolls.
Yeah, I let Foxbud out the back of my cape.
Give me a sleight of hand check with advantage.
13.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You drop Foxbud out of the back of your cloak.
And I message Robin like, take Foxbud. He's really good at being sneaky and small.
Okay. Foxbud bounds over to her and is super excited about what's about to happen.
Foxbud's like, I'm gonna do crimes.
Yeah, we switch back up to Cassandra and Twitch in this clerk and guard. Cassandra has just now moved to a different booth, making the guard very upset that she's not following protocol. And go ahead. I think with this, give me a performance check with advantage.
Nine?
The guard says, ma'am, I don't know what your deal is here, but you have to go sit back in that booth or we can't continue this transaction and I'll have to escort you out.
Cassandra's like, all right, fine. Jesus. Which booth was she? Was she at this booth?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Twitch kind of peeks around this other corner to the bookshelf and kind of like does like a little thumbs up around the corner. And pulls it back, and then puts his hand out again and does like talking motion and pulls back.
So just like, so how long you guys been working here?
The guard has walked back over and is kind of standing behind Cassandra's chair now, like clearly a little bit disgruntled. And the clerk speaks up and says, I've been here I think 2 years at this point, and begins making his way back over to the booth.
Okay. And she's like, oh, that's nice. Do you like working here? What are the benefits like? Do they pay you good? You got that 401k?
And you see Twitch around the corner, like points at the guard, who is clearly looking like in the direct direction of this area that Twitch needs to cross, and like kind of does like a go bigger motion with his hands.
Cassandra. Can she do a... Can she cast thaumaturgy, but like secretly? Can she do like a sleight of hand to cast it without anyone seeing?
Let me check what the components of thaumaturgy are. Give me one second.
Oh, it's verbal.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to give me... Well, I don't know. How do you want to go about this? I'll determine the check based on what you say.
Well, I want her to make a sound from the front door. Like,
but she's gonna need to make a sound.
Yeah.
She's gonna need to say something to trigger the spell.
I feel like she maybe mumbles something and then like clears her throat.
Let's do a stealth check then, I think.
Okay.
To try and like mumble it in such a way they don't notice. Lux says a scream.
I feel like she starts like grumbling to herself.
I would take a scream too.
You said stealth?
Yeah.
18.
Okay. She mumbles something, and what is this noise you're wanting to create?
Just like, yeah, like a scream from outside.
Oh, okay. You just hear an ear-piercing from outside. Yeah. And the guard immediately wheels around and goes, "What the hell was that?" And they're both looking at the door, and while that happens, Twitch quickly makes his way downstairs.
Cassandra's like, oh god, you don't think it's that black hole thing again, do you?
The guard says, oh, I really freaking hope not. That thing was terrifying.
Yeah, did you see that thing? It was really scary, huh?
And we cut back down to Twitch, Robin, and Foxbud. As this clerk has just finished picking up all the scrolls, and they like super heavy sigh and say, okay, here's your scrolls, Miss Creed. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Lys just starts crying.
Okay.
She's like, I drank a whole bottle of wine before this, and now I'm here and looking at all of my assets, and half of them are a wreck, and the rest of them are going downhill.
Okay. And with that, the three of them head back over here to this other vault. I'm going to give you visibility now because Foxbud is with them, who's a member of your party. And this vault door is open. And with that, they are able to make their way inside, and Twitch is able to convey the vault number they're looking for, which happens to be this cell right here, to the left of them. And they have Foxbud shrink down and climb inside, and basically, Fuse is passing Foxbud small little blast charges to insert into the back of the lock to blow out the tumblers.
Oh, this is gonna be a loud noise.
No, that's basically what they've been doing this whole time. That's what those pops have been.
Oh, I see.
They're like really. Sorry, I just bumped my microphone. Those are really small, like little charges. And with that, they get the cell open. And all of Duke Demodust's or Dale Dorner's deeds are revealed on a table, along with a chest of a different other property agreements. And we are actually going to hold another poll.
Oh, can I look at this one?
No, you cannot.
God damn it.
We are going to hold yet another poll. And everyone in chat, go ahead and vote on what you think should happen here. Type 1 into chat for option 1, 2 into chat for option 2. But yeah, with that, they get the door open and they are basically shoveling everything. Like Robin begins shoveling all this stuff off the desk into a bag. Forces open the different trunks in here, and just fills up these giant, like cartoonishly large sacks, like burglar sacks, full of all these documents.
How are they gonna get this shit out of here?
Carrying it with those big bags.
Okay.
And with that, I think the poll has just been finished. And with that, you hear a somewhat unfortunate sound.
Oh no.
Ring throughout the bank.
Oh no.
The bank alarm has just been tripped. You hear this sound ring throughout the bank. Cassandra hears it, Lys hears it, Foxbud, Robin, Fuse, and Twitch hear it. It's everywhere. And so
this is like, oh shit.
We are going to really quickly cut back over to, this is all going to be kind of happening at once, but first we will see what's happening over with Lys. So this sound rings out, and that clerk says, "Not again."
Lys is like, "What is happening? What is that incessant noise?"
She says, "Don't worry about it. We just added a new feature to the security system, but it literally just got added today, and it's gone off like 3 times today, but the protocol for it is already in place, so I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of this vault really quick, ma'am. I need to go through and make sure that I need to deactivate the invisibility field and look through all these cells, and you cannot be present here for that."
How do I know you're not going to steal my things?
I'm gonna lock the cell behind you and give you your slab back. She steps out and and is ready to pull the slab from the door once you step out as well.
So you are going to check all these rooms in this hallway?
I have to check every cell in this wing of the bank.
Are you going to start with this hallway?
What? Yeah? Why? Does it matter?
I just want to make sure my things are safe.
Well, yes, you can stand just outside the vault. It's just I can't have you inside, able to look inside these cells while I'm looking through them.
Fine. I will go step. I will be waiting right outside, though.
Okay. You step out, and the moment that you do, she closes the cell door behind you and pulls the slab out, and you hear a ka-chunk as the cell door locks shut. And she hands the slab over to you as you make your way out.
Okay, so do I have to stand? Yeah, out there. Okay. When she's not looking, I fucking run.
Okay.
Down to the far right vault, and I peek in until I can see someone, and I message them like, we haven't been caught. It's just like an alarm thing, but she has to check every vault.
The vault is not open. Do you want to try and open it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you turn the wheel and you don't actually hear any clicking, and then the door opens. Go ahead and give me a stealth check, though.
Oh, has Button arrived?
Oh, yeah, he's walking around behind me.
Stinky boy. Nat 20.
Okay, you managed to open this vault door without anyone hearing. And you can see Twitch infuse out in the hallway.
Okay, I'm like, she said, like, we haven't been caught, I don't think. She said it's a new security system that was just installed, but she's turning off the invisibility thing, and she's checking every thing, so we have to get out, like, now.
And they say, they send back, Twitch sends back, we have quite a few more documents to shovel in here, though. If we want this to be successful, we have to get all of them.
So, should I go distract her more?
Just hold her up as long as you can. Just don't make it overly suspicious. It's a difficult ask, but I don't know what else to say.
Oh God, I just punched my mic. All right, I can do my best. Sorry, my light is like super bright. I feel like I am super washed out. Okay, that's probably better.
And while you guys are all having these conversations, we cut back up to Cassandra, this clerk and this guard, as this sound rings out for them, and the clerk goes, God, a fourth time, and the guard kind of rubs his head a little bit. And he says, all right, I'm gonna head downstairs and help him. Ma'am, can you step back for me, please, toward this bench over here?
Cassandra's like, what's going on?
Says it's probably nothing, ma'am. We're gonna have to. The doors on this facility are locked now. We're gonna have to frisk everyone in the building and, make sure that no theft has taken place. And I need to get down there, so I just need you to step back for me.
Cassandra pretends to have a heart attack.
Oh, give me a performance check.
13?
Okay. Fuck it, sure. She collapses onto the ground and she's holding her arm and going, my heart, it's being attacked. The guard says, oh my God, are you okay, ma'am? Are you okay? The clerk kind of is walking toward the stairs, but stops when he hears her like thrashing out on the floor over there. And they say, "Oh my God, ma'am, are you okay? Do you need assistance? Do I need to call I don't know, a medic or a cleric or something?"
How would they call? Do they have phones?
Well, they go and get someone.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, go get a medic.
And the other guard says, yeah, I think Tom's downstairs right now. If you go down there, I'm sure, I think he has the emergency lock deactivate for the bottom guards quarters. There should be medical supplies in there. And the clerk makes his way downstairs.
Okay, I mean, as long as he doesn't come in the vault, it's probably fine.
Okay, and we cut back to Lys because, oh no, Lys, you hear something very unfortunate.
Oh no.
You hear this massive vault door opening up and sliding open. What do you do?
The big one?
Yeah, the big one behind you, the big purple one.
Can I run back to over here and like stand outside the vault like I should have been doing this whole time?
Give me an athletics check to see if you can run fast enough.
Oh God. 13?
I don't think that you necessarily get over there quick enough with a 13. The guard peeks in, the one who is standing outside, and he sees you running back over to the vault. And he says, what's going on in here?
Well, there's an alarm going off, and that woman told me I had to stand outside while she checks all of the vaults. So I was pacing, waiting for her to come back so I can go back into my vault and look at my things.
You are clearly running, though. What are you running from? Is there something down there? Is someone burgling us down there?
What? No, I'm getting my cardio in. What are you talking about? I'm getting my cardio in. This is a long hallway.
Give me a deception check.
Do you have a problem with when I do cardio? Nine.
Oh no. He says, all right, you wait here. I'm gonna go see what's going on with that vault door. Is that vault door open?
No, I totally closed it.
Oh, okay. He heads over there. He's like, I'm just gonna quickly have a peek down this hall.
Oh no! She falls over.
Give me a performance check.
She like stamps her foot really hard into the ground so her heel breaks.
Oh my god.
The heel of her shoe, not like her heel.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I was like, okay. Did you say performance?
Yeah.
17.
Okay. He buys it, and you fall over, the heel of your shoe broken. He says, oh my god, are you okay?
She goes, what the fuck? Your cheap-ass floors broke my fucking fantasy Balenciagas.
Fantasy Balenciagas. The other clerk actually makes his way over and says, hey, Tom, you got the key to the guards' quarters, the emergency key? He says, yeah, what do you need it for? He says, we got some woman's having a heart attack upstairs. He says,
Lisa's like, what?
He says, okay, I don't know if we really have anything to help with that. There might be an emergency, like an emergency call button or something. We can send out an alarm for like medical. Go check. And he hands them the key, and the clerk disappears off to the off over here to grab who knows what to help with this strange heart attack scenario.
Elise like takes off her broken shoe and is just like, God, this day was already going bad and now it's going worse. And she like points her shoe at him. She goes, you people owe me a new shoe.
And the first clerk makes their way out, and she says, what the hell is going on out here? Did I just hear like someone stamp really hard?
She goes, I tripped on your uneven flooring and broke one of the most expensive pairs of shoes this side of the continent. I was gonna say this side of Orin, and then I was like, wait, Orin's on the other side.
She says, "All right, good that you're here, Tom. Can you watch after her? I need to go through this next hallway." And she inserts her card and begins turning the wheel on this massive vault door. And you can kind of see down the main hallway, but that's about it right now.
Okay. She's like, you should, you inspected that really quickly. Are you even looking in all the cells? How do I know you're not just quickly glancing? I think you need to more thoroughly investigate. This could be a real issue.
She says, "What? Are you trying to tell me how to do my job, ma'am?"
She says, I'm just worried about my assets. You wouldn't want me to switch to another bank.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
13?
Yeah, no, I think with this guard here, this clerk isn't feeling quite as small, and they say, she says, "All right, you're gonna pull your assets out of one of the most secure banks in all of Amaris." "Yeah, okay. Let me just continue doing my job." And she heads into the hallway.
She crosses her arms and is like,
and with that, Robin has finished tucking everything into a bag. And they are all kind of like clumping around the door here, trying to figure out when the right time to open it is.
Lisa's like, you come with me. I want to make sure that all of my things are the way that I left them. And she grabs the guard and tries pulling him towards the other.
All right, you're going to do a strength contest with me here. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Strength is this guard's strong suit, so.
Oh, and it's not mine. Yeah. No.
What?
That was a 4.
Oh, versus 15.
I trip and my other heel breaks.
You start pulling on him and like he doesn't budge an inch. And yeah, you fall and you break that other heel. And you're just flat on your ass right now.
And she fucking takes both of her shoes off and it's just like looks like a fucking crazy person. And she's like, you just broke the most expensive heels in Brocara.
He says, ma'am, I was told I have to stay here and watch you, so that's what I'm doing.
Fuck. I don't know what to do with this.
We're going to really quickly, while you're thinking about that, cut back up to Cassandra and this other guard and see how this is going. Yeah, she's like on the ground. She's giving like the fucking most intense performance of her life. She's going, heart attack! It's attacking! And the guard's like, what do we want me to do? What helps? I don't know how to help with a heart attack.
Cassandra's like, I've never had a heart attack before. I don't know.
Should I go try to get help faster, or what do you want me to do?
No, you have to stay here with me.
He says, I don't know what to do. This wasn't in the training.
You have shit training.
Go ahead and give another performance check to see if she's able to keep him up here.
Oh. Fool, that's too sad. That's too sad.
Alone. Please leave me. Oh, please don't leave me.
That's too sad. I don't want to die alone. Please leave.
Leave me to die alone, please.
Did you say performance or deception?
Performance.
Ooh, 21.
He says, okay, can I I don't know, do you need to be a place to sit? Do you need me to give you somewhere to lie down? I don't know how do I help with a heart attack?
I think I'm supposed to lay down.
Okay, there's a bench over here if you want to lay on the bench.
Okay.
How long do heart attacks usually last? I don't know.
I don't know. I've never had one before.
He guides her over to this bench to lie down, and he is now facing away from the staircase.
Nice.
All right, we cut back down to you guys. As again, we are trying to figure out how you're going to get these 3 thieves and Foxbud out of that vault safely.
Lisa's like, I'm going to check on my assets. Fuck you and fuck your bank. Just turns around and starts speed walking towards the vault.
Okay. Give me an athletics check to see if you can outrun him. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'll reveal what I rolled in just a second.
I rolled a nat 20.
I rolled a nat 1.
Lisa's lightning fast.
Somehow with
She took her heels off.
Yeah.
No, she took her shoes off and she's running.
Yeah, you hauled ass over to the vault, but then you find that it's closed.
I open it.
You can't. You tug on it and you realize that there's a key slot for the card that the
she starts banging on it.
The guard says, "Ma'am, you really need to like just hold still and wait and not like."
She's like, "You broke my heels. My stuff is in there. I want to talk to your manager." I'm gonna be billing you. I should sue you for damages.
The other clerk kind of peeks their head out. They say, "I'm almost done in here, but like, what the hell's going on out here?"
Give me my shit. I want to take all my stuff out of your bank.
Well, okay, we can process that request in just a moment, but I need to finish checking on everything in here.
Fine, go do that then.
Again, Foxbud and Twitch, Robin, and Fuse are kind of just hanging out, not sure what to do here. I guess Foxbud's gonna make a call. Should he leave or not? What do you think
Not right
Foxbud
now.
would do?
No, I mean, I feel like he hears yelling and it's probably like, maybe wait.
So maybe he's gonna wait for some kind of signal.
Okay.
So then you're gonna need to give them some kind of signal that it's safe to go.
Okay.
All right.
I'm waiting for the clerk to go back and do his fucking thing.
Okay. Yeah. I just didn't know if you needed any additional information. Yeah. The clerk says, "Okay, can you just hang on. I'm like almost halfway done." And they duck back inside.
Okay. She
the vault closes behind them.
She like stands there for a few seconds and waits until the clerk is probably back in one of the vaults. And then she just looks at the guard and starts like throwing like things at him. Like she's like breaking her shoes more to have things to throw at him.
I thought she took them off and like threw them.
No, she's holding them.
Oh, okay. So she's throwing her shoes at him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just like I don't know. Just trying to distract him.
Make a ranged attack.
Okay. Just like with what?
Well, like a ranged attack.
Well, yeah, but I don't add anything to hit
Dexterity.
or. Oh, okay.
Dexterity.
Okay. Oh no.
What?
No.
Well, you make two attacks because you have 2 shoes.
Okay, well. One was a 4, and the other one was an 11.
Yeah, neither of those hit. You throw these shoes. One of them misses him entirely, and one glances off his like giant like shoulder pauldron. And he says, "Ma'am, okay, you need to settle down, ma'am. And go ahead and give me a strength contest."
17?
Oh my god, you just barely beat him. He got a 16.
She's like suddenly really strong, and then she's pissed off.
He attempts to grapple you, but just doesn't manage to get a hold on you.
She's like, get your filthy paws off of me.
I guess we're in a sort of mini initiative right now. We are both taking turns doing things.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to distract him so that they can get out.
Well, they're also waiting for a signal.
Yeah.
They will not move until they have some kind of signal.
Okay. I want to move, just like keep his attention on me. And then probably as we're like struggling, be like, I don't know. Yeah, something like, oh fuck. I don't know. What's a good signal? I will never be coming back here. And, this, I don't know. This establishment is dirty and I want to leave now. I would like to leave right now.
Give me a performance check.
10.
Oh no, yeah, it doesn't. Either you're not loud enough, or they're just not getting it. They don't pick that up as a signal.
Okay. When nothing happens, she minor illusions her voice to be right next to the door, and she's like, "I would like to leave right now."
Okay. Let's see here. It does let you create a sound, yes, but it does require a semantic component. So give me a sleight of hand check.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That one.
Oh no.
This is all going to shit.
He very clearly sees you do the gestures and hears the sound over by the other vault screaming, "Leave!" He says, "What the hell are you doing, ma'am?" and attempts to restrain you again.
Yeah, he can try.
Give me a strength check contest.
It's a 10.
Oh no, yeah, he manages to restrain you this time. You are fully grappled.
Well, he has to, like, I mean, this is a pretty good way to distract him, right? He's gotta hold me down.
It's such a loud sound that they hear, and they take that as their cue to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So all of them step out.
Can Foxbud give them advantage on stealth?
We're actually first going to cut back upstairs because that was a nat 1, right?
Yeah.
So I think up here with a nat 1, we also hear the leave sound happening.
Oh, God.
And this guard says to Cassandra, "Oh my God, are we under attack? What the hell's going on?"
Cassandra's like, "I don't know, I'm having a heart attack."
Says, "Well, I don't know how I'm gonna help you. I gotta get down there. I gotta see what's going on."
Cassandra's like, "I don't want to die alone."
Give me a performance check with disadvantage.
All right, fool. We'll see if your fucking thing worked. Okay. Oh no. What did you say?
Performance.
9.
Oh no. He says, "I'll be right back, ma'am. I'll be right back. I promise." And he begins making his way.
Can she grab him and cast?
She's lying down. She can cast something, but he's already leaving.
Is it Is it touch?
What is she trying to cast?
No, it's not touch. She casts enthrall.
Oh, okay. I believe we did this in the past, and I believe because of the funniness of the situation, we ruled that if you fail enthrall, the person will know that you cast enthrall on them.
Sure, but it's a DC 14 wisdom.
Okay. All right. That's a 10. That does not clear it.
Oh, thank God. Okay, he's enthralled.
Okay. He stops in his tracks and he says, "Wait, what?"
She says, "I don't want to die alone."
He says, "You're gonna die?
I don't know. I've never had a heart attack before.
You think you might die?"
Maybe.
He says, My grandma died of a heart attack." So that she was all alone when it happened. Oh no.
Cassandra's like, "Don't make me like your grandmother."
Says, "Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm gonna get fired." And we return downstairs as I'm gonna say, with Foxbud's help, and we all get to do one flat stealth check that will count for everyone.
Okay.
And we'll use Foxbud's stats.
Okay.
Actually,
do you want me to roll it?
Check. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's your partner.
Yeah, so he's using shift size so that he gains advantage. Stealth +5, okay. Ooh. Okay. Mod 20.
Okay. The massive door is still open because this guard was a little too surprised to remember to close it, and they managed to duck out of here.
Okay.
And they are at the staircase now. Unfortunately, the guard upstairs is still facing the staircase. He just stopped in his tracks to respond. Foxbud can hear some rustling behind that door where the other person just left to go find medical help.
Okay.
So they hang out in this stairwell. And Foxbud can see upstairs that there is a guard looking their way, but now there is a clerk in this hallway returning and making his way toward the staircase. And by this time, Cassandra has just cast Enthrall, but they're still having that conversation upstairs.
So is he still facing the staircase?
So this staircase is the same staircase as up here.
I know.
He's in both locations. And he's peeking out and sees there's a guard.
No, I know. The guard talking to Cassandra, is he still looking at the staircase?
He stopped in his tracks, but hasn't turned around yet because they're talking.
Why wouldn't he turn to look at her while they were talking?
Because he's facing the staircase as she cast the spell. Okay. I'm saying they're still having that conversation we just had.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do.
What? That's your decision to make. Knife to the face, that's fine. Opal recommends attacking.
I'm really trying to avoid combat. Can Foxbud? No, because that only goes. How? What's the range on Misty Step?
Let's find out. Briefly surrounded by a silvery mist, teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Okay, and he's at like the top of the stairs, right?
Yeah, he's like by this like pillar here.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll just move him up there. Oop.
Okay.
Can actually even put him right here.
I don't know. Fucking Robin and Twitch and all them don't have any fucking spells.
None of them are spellcasters, no.
God, they suck.
Oh, it's unfortunate. We only have 2 spellcasters here.
Well, Foxbud can maybe count as a spellcaster. He can cast 2 spells.
Mm-hmm. And you can cast them innately.
Mm-hmm.
Are you wanting him to Misty Step somewhere outside of the like little area here?
No, I'm thinking of a couple different options.
Okay.
Can Lys, like, I feel like she's yelling at this point. Do you think the second clerk would maybe come in to see what the problem is?
I think they're rushing back up to help the woman who's supposedly dying.
Shit. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Well, because Foxbud could get away pretty easy, but then I don't know what to do about Twitch and fucking the rest of them. Like, I genuinely don't know what to do. Like, he's fucking looking. Can they do a stealth check to fucking try and get away? I don't know.
They'll each individually need to make stealth checks, but yes.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, he's enthralled. Does it matter if he sees them?
I think he'll still... Hold on, let me read the effects of it again, 1 second. Creature of your choice you can see within range. You make a wisdom saving throw. Any creature that can't be charmed succeeds on this saving throw automatically. And if your companions are fighting a creature, it has advantage on the save. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on wisdom perception checks. Yeah, so they'll have advantage on their stealth checks. But he can still perceive them. If he sees them, he still sees them.
All right. Well, Foxwood's going to cast Misty Step and come, what is it, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He comes over here. So he's good.
Okay.
Now the rest of them can make their stealth checks.
Okay. They will all have advantage. So, we're making flat checks here with advantage. We will do Robin first. 21. She manages to get past. One person has snuck past to the bookcase. Next up is Fuse, who isn't quite as good at stealth. Oh, wow. Okay, pretty decent, 16. Fuse also somehow manages to stay semi-quiet and stays out of sight. And finally, we have Twitch, who is going to actually move Twitch up here for the sake of ease, who is going to make their roll. I'm gonna roll the contest really quick here. Okay, just barely passed. 15 to 15, I believe it goes to the runner. So Twitch just barely manages to evade detection.
Nice.
Okay. And we can go ahead and cut back to Cassandra and this guard. Does she do anything else, or does she just keep kind of just talking to him about, I'm gonna die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, come over here and hold my hand.
Yeah, okay, he turns around, comes over, and holds her hand to help her recover from her very painful heart attack. So, yeah, with that, as the clerk is making their way up the stairs, the four of them are able to kind of rush out and not quite be detected.
Okay.
You have managed to get the four of them out through the back door.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, Lisa's like, all right. You know what? I'm just going to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to leave. I'm never going to come back.
We cut back down here. You are still grappled. The clerk has since, while all that was going on, came out and said, okay, I'm almost done. And they continue down to the third vault hallway. And yeah, as you're saying that to the guard, he says, no. You're going nowhere, ma'am.
Why not? You're going to stop me from leaving?
Yes, you just attacked me. And also cast spells, which is strictly forbidden in the bank.
I cast levitate on him.
Okay.
Yes. Well, he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh wait. Yeah, but it's yeah.
Oh no. Does a 18 do it?
God damn it. This sucks.
You cast that and he's unaffected and he looks at you, he's like, did you just try to use magic on me?
No. Why?
You definitely did. I heard a little ring sound effect.
Well, first of all, magic doesn't make sound, so I think that you're maybe a little bit crazy. Can I do a strength check to try and get away from him? Nope, that's not gonna do it.
What was it?
0.
You rolled a nat 1?
Yeah.
I also rolled a nat 1.
well, but I have a -1, so, you know.
Yeah, I guess in that, well, let's re-roll.
Okay. Well, no, I don't know. I still didn't. I don't think.
Plus his strength, it's a 5.
Oh my god. I got a 5 too.
I think in that case that the tie goes to the runner.
So I win,
The last one wasn't a true tie. We just both rolled nat 1s. He technically had higher, but I wanted to try that again because that would feel bad to leave off on. But if it's a true tie, then yes, the tie goes to the runner.
What does that mean?
You broke free.
Okay, I run.
Okay, give me an athletics check. See if you're able to dodge past him and use the dash action to just haul ass out of here.
10.
Okay. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, you dash
Nice.
action out of here.
I get the fuck out of there.
You make it up the staircase, and the guard turns around and says, "Oh, what the hell are you doing, ma'am? We just need to process. What the fuck?" And he chases after you.
Oh god, I've run. I just keep running.
Okay. In that case, you happen to fucking find the clerk making their way back out up to Cassandra, and they see you running out, and they say, wait, well, you're not supposed to be running around down there. What are you doing?
I push him.
Oh my god! Okay, make a strength check.
Nat 20.
I need you to see. I also just rolled a nat 20.
No, okay, well, what do we do then? What the hell?
Let's reroll.
Stop copying my dice roll, sir.
Okay.
Oh no.
16.
I got a 4.
Oh, you try to push them, and they are not budged, and they like stop you. They say, "What are you, ma'am? Where are you going?"
He broke my shoes.
Who broke your shoes?
That fucking guard broke my shoes.
What?
I'm gonna sue you guys.
He broke your shoes?
Yes. Are these candles like open flames?
They're like little like glass containers. They have like a little candle inside of it.
I want to put all the lights out.
Okay. Are you
Can I
using,
use
like, control flame or something?
Yeah. It's only I think I can only do it at like a couple at a time. I don't think I can do it all at once, which is unfortunate.
Okay. So, which ones are you trying to turn off?
Just all of them.
There's a
all
lot
of them
here.
All of them within 60 feet. All the
if it
ones
takes an
closest
action
to me.
each time, it's going to take 6 seconds each time you want to turn one off. So you're going to be doing that, like turning them off, like one after the other in front of this person.
Oh God. Okay, never mind. I don't know how to get out of this.
And that guard is still like running down that downstairs hall and about to make their way up the staircase.
Lisa's like, I don't have time for this. You broke my shoes. I'm gonna sue you people. I'm leaving. And she tries to run to the door.
Give me a strength contest to see if this clerk can restrain you.
15?
Okay, that's versus a 10.
Oh, thank God. She just fucking books it and messages Cassandra like, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Cassandra responds with, I think they said the front door was locked.
Well, I'm beelining for this side exit.
Yeah, but Cassandra cannot.
Become the Dark Lord and escape.
Yeah, you run your way over here, and Twitch was actually waiting by the door and opens this door for you so you can escape. However, Cassandra is still stuck in here.
Cassandra casts fear.
Okay. On who?
Well, this guard is enthralled, right?
Yes.
She gets up.
Okay.
Can she make it within range of the second clerk and maybe the other guard coming up the stairs? It's a 30-foot cone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess if she like runs up to this topmost booth here, she can like just barely cast it through at them.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you trying to? So you're trying to cast the cone to both the clerk and the guard?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. She heads over here. Do you get to control what fear shows them, or is it just their greatest fear?
Of a creature's worst fears.
Okay. Sure. And that's a wisdom save or something?
Yeah, it's a wisdom 14.
Okay. All right. Let's see if both of them resist or are hit by this fear. Guard is affected, clerk is not.
Oh my god.
The guard starts screaming and goes, where'd these spiders come from? Ah!
Good.
He actually tumbles back down the stairs.
Good.
And this clerk sees that happen and turns back to her and says, "What the hell are you doing? Why did you? Oh my God, Tom, are you okay?" And they look down the stairs at Tom.
Can she cast darkness on the top of this staircase so the clerk is just suddenly covered in darkness?
Okay. Sure. I think it has to be. Doesn't it have to be an object you can touch though? Hang on. Let's find out.
Oh, it's a magical spreads from a point you choose.
Within range, okay, and she can do it within 60 feet. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it spreads around corners.
Okay. And is it just like an instant success? What do you put it on? Do you specify a point in space, or do you make his clothes?
No. Yeah, maybe just his clothes, like him, so that it follows him.
Okay. Sure. There is now a darkness sphere around this poor guy. Let me see if I can turn that on. Can players see it? Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
There's this ring of darkness around him now, and he doesn't have fear cast on him though. He just says, "What is Did you just do this?"
I want her to just run down here and try and get through so that she can get out the side door.
Okay, how does she do that?
I don't know. Athletics check. Acrobatics. She fucking jumps over the fucking.
So this is a glass partition that extends up to the marble wall.
Can she shatter it?
Okay, she can make an attack roll, sure.
Can she cast Thunder Wave?
You know what? Sure. She can cast Thunder Wave and shatter the glass.
Earth Tremor or Thunder Wave, whichever one you think would be better.
She summons this massive thunder wave that explodes the glass in front of her. And the guard by the bench is just like, "Do you still want me to stand over here so you don't die alone, just like my grandma did?"
Because I was like, "Yes, stand there."
And you hear the clerk say, "Oh my God, what the hell was that? What just broke? Are we being robbed?"
Cassandra just fucking vaults through it. And runs to the door. Okay. Lisa's like, "We can never come back to Brocara. We can never come back to Brocara."
Okay, you both managed to get out.
As they're running, she's like, "We can't never, not even to fucking East Stockton or whatever the fuck. We have to never come back."
While you guys are running out, Robin says, "What the fuck? They know now."
What the fuck did you want me to do? They were chasing me up the stairs.
Not break the glass and attack the guards.
I didn't attack nobody. I was trying to listen, you put a lot on me. I was trying to cover your escape and keep you from being discovered while also running away from a god and
You
also
were the
trying to get...
distractions. That was your whole purpose.
Okay, well, what were they gonna do when they found out that I was fake, huh? Fuck you. And nobody saw you. There was just me and Cassandra. So.
You guys are arguing the whole way out of the Golden Holdings, and
please let this be another, like the newspaper says, another sighting of the Void Orb.
Yeah, you guys managed
this
to get out.
Attacked Golden Holdings.
You guys managed to get out and make your way back to the hideout.
Ooh, I think that went pretty smoothly.
Everyone is very much on edge. Twitch ends up saying, "Well, I would say it could have gone worse, but
yeah, you really jinxed it, you know?"
yeah, everyone's kind of just like, yeah, no, that went about as bad as it could have gone.
Oh. That was terrible.
Robin says, well, I was gonna say we could cut you in on the winnings.
No.
I
don't want to
probably
anyway.
Gonna need to spend a lot of money making this go away.
You know,
we'll be lucky if we
okay.
break even on this heist.
Well, listen, nobody died. Nobody was hurt. That's it. You know what? That's really important for me because a lot of people get hurt or die a lot. Anyway, I did what you fucking wanted.
Twitch ends up saying, I guess the good news is that you were super like into hurting Duke. I guess that's the one good thing that's going to come out of this. We're probably going to have to sell all these assets just to make this go away. But hey, well, he won't have them anymore.
Yeah, fuck that guy. But listen, if like I looked her up and I'm like, you're literally about to inherit a kingdom. Like you will have so much money. I don't know if you realize that.
I think Robin finally like lets out like a huge heavy sigh and she just starts laughing. She like it starts like small and then like she's just boisterously like you yell laughing.
Sorry, my headphones are doing a weird thing right now.
Okay. Do you need me to
no, I got it. It's fine. Look, I don't care if you don't believe me. You gotta come back to Caliban.
She finally finishes laughing and she says, "You are the worst thief of all time."
She says, "Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you expected. Someone showed up to tell you that you were a fucking gonna be a sovereign, and you were like, help me steal some stuff with no record of what I could do, or
she starts
pounding,
she starts pounding the table with her fist. She says, "You attacked a guard?"
I didn't. I threw some shoes at him,
That's attacking! And she laughs harder.
I could have thrown a fireball at him and it would have gone much worse.
She's like crying, laughing at this point, and then she finally stops and says, "Oh my god, okay. There's no shot that you actually work for Caliban. It's impossible. There's no way you work for the government and attacked a guard."
Oh, I guess I could, but I mean, you can come back to Caliban with us and be for yourself. Or I could I guess I didn't leave my mirror there.
Her concern was that you were like working for the Caliban government or something.
Oh,
or, like
no.
trying to take her in or something.
Oh, no. Yeah, she's like, no, like, they did technically make me an honorary god, but I don't really roll with that. And
Opal says in chat, you're too fucking stupid to work for the government.
Well, I don't know about that. It's like that meme. It's just redacted. No, but yeah, she's like, I mean, I don't really work. I'm just here to make sure that an evil dude doesn't become fucking king of Caliban, you know?
She says, yeah, no, you don't have to convince me. Hey Twitch, can you believe? And she's like breathing really heavy and like trying to like get words out between laughter. And she says, can you believe we thought that she worked for the government?
Lisa's like, yeah, I mean, that one's really on you. I never. I tried to tell you. Like, I really don't know. It's kind of your fault. Anyway, please come back to Caliban. I think we need to leave Porcara now.
She wipes away tears and she says, oh, okay. Why the hell do you want me to, what, become queen? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Why do you want that from me?
Because the only other option is a horrible man.
Yeah, that's just how all kings and queens and sovereigns are.
No, listen. The fucking Tyrian Templars are trying to start a new magical inquisition, and they have means to, when it starts, to change what it means. So they could potentially and very not justifiably, but very what the fuck is the word I'm thinking of? Realistically, they could very realistically kill every single magic user in Caliban. And this new guy would just probably be like, yeah, that's fine. And I hope that you wouldn't allow that. I hope that you would think that that is bad.
She says, well, yeah, but like, what am I supposed to do about it?
The vote, they're at a stalemate, so the sovereign can break the stalemate, and you just say no.
She's like, yeah, but do you really think I'm royalty? Come on.
I don't care. Royalty doesn't look like anything to me. I have two queens, and they both, what do they do? I'm part of the royal family. I'm part of the royal family. Do I fucking look like royalty to you?
Give me a persuasion check.
Can Cassandra give me advantage?
Sure. She can take the help action. Oh, I just punched my microphone.
Oh, wow. 24.
24, okay. She says, like, how would that even track back, though? Like, how is there royal blood in my...
You're like a great niece and a third cousin twice removed or some shit like that. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's you or this other guy, and he's bad, so it has to be you.
She says, okay, well, do we need to go now?
Like, right now, because I'm worried that if we get back there before, if we get back there and they bring this other guy in, it's gonna be like, it's like, I'd rather we hurry this along so that they just,
She says, well, all right, I'll come with you, but my friends here gotta come with me.
Yeah, that's fine. You got a new council. Good job. A lot of people died in the castle, so there's jobs for them, most likely.
Says, well, that includes Fuse. I'm not going any without Fuse.
Cool. I'm sure I know some people who could be interested in working with him, potentially.
And Brick comes down the highway to it, and she says, and Brick has to come too.
I don't care. Bring whoever you want. Let's go.
Okay.
You will literally be in charge. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, they're convinced.
Cool. Let's go now.
Okay.
I have a fear we're gonna get there and that other guy's gonna be there. It's gonna be hell.
Okay.
We have to go back to the tower so that we can go back through the portal.
Okay. You get back there and you actually see Merlin waiting for you in the study. Actually, wait, no. What am I saying? You're going into the fucking into the oh god. It was in the embassy. And there's people there. And the same two guys from before see you come in. And they say, "Holy shit, it's the fucking the Chaos Crusaders."
Shut up! I already gave you an autograph.
Yeah, hey, what are you doing back here?
We have to go now. I gotta go up to the study, and we probably won't be back here.
Well, okay, like, I was willing to look past that the last time.
No,
but...
I told you that we're allowed. What do you want?
Well, yeah, but you can't, like, you have to, like, show clearance for that.
What?
Like, you can't just go to the back rooms without, like, clearance. You gotta, like, you don't work here.
Okay, well, why don't you come with me?
What? Like, let you go back there?
Why don't you come with me into the study?
Well, because I'm not allowed in there either. I'm just a guard.
Oh, well, that's sad. Why don't we go together? And that way we're both allowed.
Give me... God, what would this be? A deception check, I guess?
It's... $18.
Okay, they're like, oh, I haven't ever actually been back there. I guess if we're escorting you, all right.
Yeah.
But if you don't have clearance back there, I'm gonna be real upset.
Okay, that's
and you guys
fine.
head back there, and you find Merlin and his study.
Merlin, tell this douchebag I have clearance.
And you have all these people in tow, and he's clearly very surprised at first. He was not expecting you to just march back in. But he kind of like bumbles his words for a few seconds and says, yes. My friend here is... Sorry, who are all these people?
Merlin, this is Robin.
Oh, yes, Robin. And who else?
The rest of her crew? The Broken?
Yes. The criminal organization? He says, these are my esteemed guests. And they have clearance. We have something very important to discuss. And the guard says, oh, wait, did you say they were part of the Broken? And he says, no, I'm sure that was a slip of the tongue, right, Lys?
Yeah, no, I was...
a criminal organization in here, no.
She said, I was just joshing you. Yeah,
She meant the Brokera Trading Council. These are the newest members of the Trading Council.
We're doing some trading.
Let me have him do a deception check. Oh.
Wait, are we in Brokera or Sanctaria?
Oh no, it's okay. I thought Merlin rolled really poorly, but thankfully the guard rolled even worse. You are currently in Sanctaria.
Okay.
He said Brokera because it sounds like broken. He says, yeah, this is the Brokera Trading Council, and we're looking to set up some new trading agreements with the Merchants Guild. And I ordered Lys to gather them as quickly as possible. And the guard says,
Yup.
Okay, that's above my pay grade. And he leaves.
Like, thank God. Okay. Can we go back through the portal now? I don't think I'm ever allowed back in this country again.
He actually says, yeah, I think I heard, did you rob a bank?
know.
He looks at you in the face and says, now, Lys.
I, Guinevere Creed, robbed a bank.
Roll a deception check. Oh, no. He rolled really well.
Well, I got a mod 20.
Oh, okay. He says, all right, Lys. I'm going to be looking into this later, though.
She says nothing. I stole nothing. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, come on. And he opens that fire column, the big blue fire column.
Oh, Robin, this is Merlin. He's the court wizard in Caliban. He sent me to come get you.
Says, hi. Where are we going?
Heaven's Cradle?
In the fire?
It's a dog story. Just, yeah. Merlin, make the fire blue.
Oh, he did.
Oh, okay. Oh, the fire's blue. Yeah, you can go in it. Watch. I'm like, Cassandra, go it. Sure.
She shrugs and walks in and vanishes from your vision.
See? It's fine.
She says, how do I know she didn't just die?
Why would I go through all the trouble to come get you just to kill you right here?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I just walk through and then walk back?
Sure. You come back and she says, okay. And she steps in, and everyone else follows.
Mm-hmm.
And you are now in Merlin's study in Caliban.
See? Welcome to Heaven's Cradle.
And as you say that, Merlin wheels through and the fire vanishes. She says, oh my god. She's like looking around, like it's still kind of tarnished and fucked up in here, like lots of like ash and like burned up bookcases. She says, what the hell happened here? Is this that thing I was reading about? The attack on Caliban?
Yep. Lots of imps and a jackass who tried to take over the world.
You hear in the distance, now that was not my fault!
She just completely ignores it.
Bedlam actually peeks in through the doorway, and he says, might I say, by the way, I've been trying to stay hands off because I was really enjoying the show. But oh my goodness, I love these new friends you made, Lys. Fuse, oh, fantastic to see you. Lovely lad. I cannot wait to see more Fuse in the future.
Shut the hell up, bitch. Go let a car run over you.
I'm loving this whole show. It's been fantastic so far.
Go lay down at the road and let a car run over you.
He has popcorn kernels like all over his jacket, and he has like a thing of popcorn. He says, okay, shh, I'm gonna stay quiet for the movie. And
what the hell is a movie?
Okay. And you are all now standing in Merlin's study.
Welcome to Caliban.
Merlin says, yes, so, I have unfortunate news, Lys.
No. Don't. The
castle.
No.
And
Lisa's hair catches on fire.
He says, yes. So, not
Lisa's like, I learned fireball.
He says, we've thankfully managed to pause the proceedings, but yes, there are now technically 2 people in this castle who have a claim to the throne. He says, oh my goodness, where are my manners? And he holds a hand out to Robin. He says, welcome to Castle Rubymain, Your Majesty. And offers his hand out to her, and she doesn't it doesn't register in her head like Your Majesty is referring to her for a few seconds. And she says, and she holds out her hand, and she kind of takes his hand, and he firmly shakes it, and she says, okay, Is this real?
Yes. I've been telling you that since the day we met.
She says, yeah, but I don't know. It feels like something that should have come up earlier in my life, you know? Like, I don't know.
Well, there was a queen before.
There's a lot happening so fast.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but now there's a douchebag here, and we have to kill him. I mean, we have to make sure he goes away.
Yeah, Merlin kind of shoots a glance at you and says, there are other options we can explore first.
And Mace is like, it's on the table, though.
Yeah, you all make your way downstairs. Merlin's like wheelchair, like the wheels kind of like transform a bit to like these like kind of L-shaped formations that like kind of grip onto the stairs and allow him to roll downstairs. You all arrive in the grand hall where you see Oliver Hart speaking with a very tall human man with stark white hair and bright red eyes and really
glare at him.
Really formal, regal, like Victorian clothes. He's got like the frilly like sleeves that like kind of pillow out, like, and like the big collar and everything. You hear Oliver Hart saying, now, I understand. Yes, we did ask you to come here, but we were kind of expecting it would take you a little longer. And you hear this man say,
I was told that I had a claim to the throne, and now you're telling me to wait. Am I not the rightful king of Caliban?
Lys fucking walks up to them. It's like, no, actually, there's another person who has more of a claim than you. So your services are not needed anymore. Or ever again.
Oliver looks over at you with eyes really wide and at this man and back at you and kind of like a panicked, like, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing this.
She doesn't give a fuck.
This man looks to you and looks back at Oliver and says, I'm sorry, Oliver, did you hear something? I swear. This corridor is quite noisy these days.
Oh my god.
It must be the damages you received to the castle. Surely.
Lys's eyes catch on fire.
You notice this man has like an entourage of armed guards behind him, and like some of them step between you and him, Oliver kind of like shoots you a glance like, you really shouldn't be doing this. This is a real bad idea.
She like steps away and is like, oh, Oliver, I'm so sorry. I seem to have had a lapse in judgment there for a second. I thought I saw somebody standing here, but I guess you're just talking to a wall. How weird of you.
He goes, like angrily. And then Oliver they kind of gently shake their head no, like trying not to have this man see, being like, don't do this.
She's like, anyway, we have guests, so whenever you're free and done talking to a wall,
they literally start doing the hand over the throat motion. Don't do this.
She just walks away.
This man speaks up and says, "Ooh, did I hear that right, Oliver? Have you been partaking in preferential treatment?" I'm sorry.
What?
Who is this woman that I just saw, Oliver? And
preferential treatment? What the fuck is he talking about?
And as you leave the hall, you hear Oliver saying, "No, that was just some crazy person saying crazy things that are not relevant. I'll have the guards deal with her right away. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry.
Lisa's like, I'm royalty. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'll make this an international incident.
Okay, where do you go? You just
I don't know.
hang out like in the tower or something?
No, I'm gonna stay by Robin and just like glare at him from afar.
Merlin kind of like pulls you guys into like a side room, and you guys kind of just like hang out. It's like a mini ballroom or something.
Lisa's like, I want to kill him, Merlin. I want to kill him so bad.
Merlin speaks up and says, I don't know if you recall, we're not supposed to have been doing this.
I don't care. I want to kill him.
What we were doing was literally illegal. We're supposed to be non-partial to all of this.
Well, I'm biased.
And a few minutes later, Oliver walks in and goes, Lys!
And she's like, I'm gonna kill that man.
The door closed behind Oliver, and they're like, Lys!
You knew what you were getting into and you made me a god. Don't act surprised.
They say, Lys, why did you said it all in front of him?
I want him to die.
They say, okay, he has a claim to the crown. We don't have a say.
So does she.
Yes, but also technically not as much of a claim, so we need to be very careful.
Not if I kill him.
You're talking about regicide.
I don't see the
literally a
problem.
capital offense.
I don't see the problem.
So they say, oh my god, okay. None of what you just said, you actually said, okay?
All right. Nothing. Look, it's not. It's not. Yeah. Thanks, Opal. It's not regicide yet. It's just homicide.
If he becomes king, you are basically planning regicide, and we would have to throw you in prison.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like, just...
He's never going to become king, so.
And they like Oliver like grabs onto a bookcase and is like breathing heavily, trying to calm down their heart. And they say, okay, please tell me there's good news. Is this Robin?
Yeah, this is Robin. And all of the broken.
They reach out their hand and say, it is nice to meet you, Robin. And Robin like nervously takes their hand and shakes it. Meanwhile, Fuse is back there saying, yelling, can we blow him up? Can we blow him up? Can we blow up that guy?
And not right now, Fuse, but maybe in the future.
He's already got like a few sticks of dynamite out, and he's like, oh God, it's a way to turn him into mincemeat. It's gonna be amazing.
You know, I have some friends I think you'd like to meet, Fuse.
This whole time, Bedlam kind of appears, and he says, oh, let the lad do his arson. Let the lad do his explosions. I can't wait to see.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Oh, tell him he can do it. Oh, please, Lys, tell him he can do it.
I'm ignoring him. So what do we do from here on out, huh? How do we start the process of not regicide?
Merlin has rolled over to the door as Fuse is trying to climb through over the wheelchair to open the door and get out and go blow up this guy, and Merlin is like restraining him. And Oliver says, okay, well, the problem is that now there are two claims to the throne being submitted at once. I delayed Reginald as much as I could, but as you saw, he's here now. I was able to keep him from immediately taking the crown, but he has a claim as well.
Well, how do we make everybody hate him? and nullify his claim to the throne.
Unfortunately, that means there's going to need to be a vote in Caliban, which is literally the best case scenario. If anyone finds out that he's closer in bloodline, that could basically ruin us. I don't know what we do at that point.
We kill him.
Oliver then says, and unfortunately, Cyril has been calling royal councils as often as he's legally allowed to, and been pushing the council members for basically an arcane inquisition this entire time. I don't know.
What if Cyril disappears?
I'm going to pretend like you're not suggesting we kill a member of the royal council. I'm going to assume that's not what you meant.
Yeah, that's not what I said. I said, what if he disappears?
But I'm beginning to wonder something.
What?
He's been aggressive about this only recently. I feel like he's in a rush. He's in a rush to capitalize on, you know, the general public's feel about the things that have been happening recently. I don't know. I feel like he must be up to something. I just don't know what.
I will find out. I will be more than happy to find out.
Like, I need to be clear that, you know, Cyril hasn't been pushing for, you know, arcane inquisitions his entire life. No, he merely started doing this a few weeks ago.
I'll find out. I'm gonna go raid his house. You didn't hear me say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend you didn't just
I messaged Cassandra. I messaged Cassandra and I'm like, we're gonna raid his house. I'm gonna dress up like a Templar. We're gonna infiltrate the Tyrian Templars temple, and we're gonna
So there is a verbal and semantic component to the message. So I just realized we haven't been considering this, but you do have to say something out loud and do some kind of gesture every time you message someone.
It's just mumbles and coughs.
Yeah, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. To see if Oliver doesn't catch on to your obvious ploy here.
Yeah, it was an 8.
Oliver Hart sees you do this gesture and says, Art, you just said you're not going to do it, and then you message something to someone. I'm see that.
I'm
like
having an intimate moment with my girlfriend. What do you want?
They say, "Oh God, oh my God, I am so going to prison if anyone ever finds out about all this."
No one's ever gonna know.
I will literally go to prison for high treason.
No, listen. Prison ain't so bad.
And they say, anyway, yes, I have a feeling that he's up to something, and I don't know, we need to do something because I can only keep everyone placated for so long before, you know, our treasurer and our spy master may very well give in, and God forbid, you know, fucking Reginald gets on the council and breaks the stalemate.
Yeah. Well, so the spy master is okay. Interesting.
We need to immediately begin thinking about how we're going to spin this story about Robin. Robin, sorry again, I'm kind of talking about you in the third person, but we need to figure out how we're going to have the people pick you over Reginald. Unfortunately, people in Caliban know Reginald. He's not super popular with everyone, but they at least know him. We're gonna have to find a way to spin a criminal background in a way that'll make everyone look past that. Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll think about it.
And with that, they say, well, thank you, Lys, for all your help. Please,
You're welcome.
don't tell anyone about these conversations.
I don't have anyone else to talk to.
Maybe don't tell Reginald.
I can die happy if I never have to see or speak to him again.
Okay. All right. What do you do? Oliver and Merlin are beginning to talk with the Broken about how they're gonna spin all this.
Okay, I'm gonna go. You know how to reach me if you need me, right?
You can stay here. I'm not saying you have to leave. I just don't know what you want to do next.
Well, do you need me for anything right now?
Oliver says, I mean, that's up to you. You're not, under our employ or anything. I mean, you're welcome in the castle because you're an honorary guard, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I don't know. I don't have any ideas about how to spin crimes in a good way, so maybe just don't bring them up.
Well, that's not gonna happen. Robin is unfortunately known as a criminal ring leader.
Okay, well, you guys maybe work on that. Keep us updated. I'm gonna go, take a nap or something. Yeah, we'll be around. We'll be in Heaven's Cradle. You keep me updated.
Okay, well, it's up to you what you want to do, but maybe stay in town if you can.
Yeah, no, we're gonna
ask that of you, but
no, we're not gonna leave Heaven's Cradle. We'll be around. I just got some other things to do, so I'll be around.
What are you wanting to do, by the way? I just don't know what exactly it is you're wanting to do.
I want to go talk to the guy who flipped, and then I want to go pretend to be a Templar and break into the temple and try and find dirt on Cyril or whatever the fuck he's doing.
Okay. The guy who flipped was the spy master.
Yeah, I need to go talk to him.
Okay. Where do you go to do that?
I don't know. Where is he?
You don't know.
Merlin. I message Merlin.
Merlin says, I'm not entirely sure. He may not be in his quarters right now. As the nature of a spy master, he's kind of dealing with the criminal underworld right now.
All right. Well, I guess I can talk to him later. Never mind.
Okay.
All right. Well, if I don't know where he is, I'm gonna go break into a temple.
Okay.
Do I know where?
I can maybe give you some ideas of where he could be, but I don't know for sure where he would be.
Do you know where Cyril lives?
Where he lives? I'm not privy to that information, no. I mean, I know
okay.
where the Temple of Tyr is, but...
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's okay.
Okay.
Thanks, though. I want to... Is the Temple of Tyr a place that people can go, or is it just for the Templars?
Yeah, so the Templars are kind of like this weird sort of mercenary group at this point, but also they receive so much funding that they basically ended up building temples all around Caliban and around the world, and they also collect offerings from followers of Tyr.
So if I was to disguise myself like a follower of Tyr and go to the temple, would I be allowed there?
Yeah. I mean, it's the services usually take place in the mornings, but yeah, and it's late afternoon right now, but so there's not currently a service going right now is what I'm saying. So you can certainly go in. There's nothing stopping you. But
okay. Maybe I want to I don't know. I can't decide if I should go during a service or if I should go now when there's no one there.
It's up to you.
I'm gonna disguise myself like a human.
Okay.
And go to the temple.
Okay, so you cast Disguise Self, or Alter Self.
Yeah.
What does Cassandra do? And what does Foxbud do?
I want to... Why is this not letting me cast it? Well, they can come too, but... What are the typical followers of Tyr? Are they like any race?
All sorts.
Okay. Can we like disguise Cassandra?
In what way?
I don't know. Just change her clothes. Maybe just give her a hat. Something.
Give her a hat. Can't tell who she is with a hat on.
I don't know. I just don't want people to recognize her.
You can have her put on the girlfriend shirt.
Nope, that's way too obvious. I wish that I could cast Alter Self on other people.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you about that.
Yeah. Stinky.
You can have her wear your clothes. Swap clothes with each other.
I don't think that would be very... Is
really
there like...
on her. They'll like really like accentuate her six pack and everything.
Can we go to like a thrift store?
Lux says you say that as people don't recognize Superman with glasses.
Damn, you're right. Let's get Cassandra some glasses.
Some Superman glasses.
Yeah.
I will just say you can acquire some at the market for next to nothing.
Okay. We get some clothes and put them on. And then I disguise myself as a human.
Yeah, go ahead and just, I don't know, it's 3 gold to get a full set of clothing.
Cool. For both of us?
3 gold each.
Okay. What is... Oh, no. It's not... Oh, no. Okay. Sorry. I had 1,003 gold, and my brain wasn't letting me decide what 1,000 minus 3 was, but I got there.
Minus 6.
No, because I had 1,003.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Right. My brain forgot the 3 the minute you said it. So, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have Cassandra roll stealth with advantage. You don't necessarily need to because you have alter self. And yeah, she succeeded. So you make your way through town, and funny enough, no one seems to recognize the Chaos Crusaders as you make your way through Caliban, or not through Caliban, through Heaven's Cradle.
Hell yeah. Alright, go to the temple.
Okay. You arrive in the temple, and it's like almost entirely empty. There was clearly like a service held here earlier. There's like a janitor going through the temple and cleaning things up. There's like a few Templars kind of standing guard by some back rooms and stuff. One of them walks over and says, "Oh, you're here for the service? You're a little late. It's over."
She says, "Oh, yes, I thought it might be over by now. We will come back for the next one. But I was wondering what do you have to do to become a Templar?"
Says, "Oh, ma'am, you're wanting to become a Templar?"
Potentially. I would just like to know what is involved and how hard it might be.
The voice you're giving Lys right now makes me think that you turned her into like a 40-year-old mother.
I think
like
that
a
she's
Midwestern
just like,
mom.
She's like, I don't know. She's like late. She's like early 30s, like human woman.
Okay. So I was gonna have him be like, I don't know if you'd be able to pass the physicals. He says, well, there's a whole training process, ma'am. First you have to, solidify your devotion to Tyr. You have a number of oaths you have to swear. However, that comes after some physical fitness tests and some basic training. The training has been compared directly to, the Oran Royal Army's training. Quite similar in requirements. But yeah, then you swear your undying love to Tyr and that you will hand down your life in his name. You take a number of oaths, and then you accept a commanding officer. And I make it sound like this happens really quickly, but this is over the course of months, obviously.
Okay. And do the Templars lead the services, or are there priests of Tyr?
Well, yes. So the Templars lead most of the service, but the our commander is the one who typically leads a lot of the services here locally. Usually, it's a high commanding officer who handles that.
Okay.
You see, you're familiar with Tyr the god, yes?
Of course.
I mean, I assume since you're coming to his services and you're wanting to swear your fealty to him.
Now I love that guy.
Because he's the god of justice, we don't accept priests who cannot enact justice. You know what I mean? Like, if you cannot do his word, then you cannot serve as a Templar. Obviously, you could still worship him and everything he stands for, but
right.
we don't have non-trained priests.
That's against my constitutional rights to tell me who to worship, and I worship Tyr.
Says absolutely, ma'am. You see, I like you get it, I swear. Can I be honest with you about something really quick, ma'am?
Yes, of course.
I never know how much I can say around these Caliban types, but I swear they're gonna take away our right to worship Tyr. I swear it. I can tell. I can smell it coming a mile away. They're gonna make it illegal to worship Tyr. I just know it.
Oh, that's terrible. Why would they do that? Tyr would be wonderful.
Yeah, he says, yeah, what would Caliban be without good old-fashioned Tyrians like us, right?
Yeah, of course.
I swear this country's gonna fall into chaos if we don't keep good Tyr-fearing Calibanians in Heaven's Cradle. I tell you what.
Oh, yes, you're so right. He's just so divine and all of that. Would you mind? I want to be at the temple. I just kind of want to walk around and bask in his glory and all of that. So would you mind if me and my friend here just walked around for a little bit?
As you're looking around this room, it's this gigantic, huge hall that's the ceiling stretches crazy high. There's a massive statue of Tyr, the one-handed god, with his sword resting on his arm, and he's standing looking out over the entire main hall here. And there's a number of different massive doors that kind of lead off into side branching rooms. And the room is completely open to you, and he kind of steps back. He says, "Oh yeah, the temple remains open. You obviously can't, go into the Templars' quarters or anything, but you're totally free to go worship Tyr all you would like. And the pews are pretty open right now too, so you can probably sit right up front."
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
There's a number of different other people in here, like kind of like praying to Tyr in the different pews.
Can I like just walk around a little bit and see where the quarters are?
Yeah. As you're walking through, you can't quite tell where each door goes, but there are 4 large doors off to the sides in this room. You're not really sure where each one goes. However, the 2 toward the back both have a set of guards by them, and then the other 2 have like a singular guard each.
Could I potentially steal some armor?
From where?
I don't know. I need to get some.
There is not really a whole lot here that isn't already being worn by a Templar. And so while you guys are sitting down in the pews, Cassandra kind of like whispers in your ear. She says, "What are you picturing? Like, what's going on in your head?"
I'm kind of just scoping the place out right now. I want to get some armor so I can go into the Templars' quarters and snoop and see what I can see about Cyril.
Says, yeah, we kind of, I don't know how we're going to stealth this one out. There's guards posted at every door right now, and there's only so many people in here. I don't know that we can, should I cause a distraction? I mean...
No, we can maybe come back for tomorrow's mass or ceremony or whichever. Or potentially we could come back at night, but I don't know how that will go. They might still be guarding it at night.
She says, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would be more suspicious, if anything, but we can certainly try it. I mean...
No, I just wanted to...
Sounds like this temple stays open at all times, though.
Oh. That's annoying. Okay. Well, I guess let's come back tomorrow morning for the service. And see what we can do then. Maybe there'll be more people that will be able to slip in or, do something.
Says, all right, so we just finished another heist, and now we're gonna heist the biggest church in all of Caliban. All right. You heard Oliver. They said that, Cyril is up to something, and I really want to know what it is. As a magic user. She says, yeah, no, I'm not against it. I just... out of the frying pan into the fire, huh?
I mean, I guess we don't have to do it immediately. I just don't know what else to do. I wanted to go talk to the spy master, but no one knows where he is or they are. I don't know their pronouns. To try and be like, hey, I get that you're kind of newer to the council or whatever, but this is fucked up and you shouldn't really do that. Because it's bad. And also, if I can at the same time find out what bad things are going on with Cyril, I can hopefully expose them or at least give them to Oliver and be like, hey, fucking bad shit's going on here. Because other than that, I don't really know what to do. I guess we should check in with Artemis. Before we left, he was working on some stuff, and it's been a few days now.
He says, all right, well, I guess, yeah, I don't know if there's much we can do here without causing a fuss. I mean, I'm down to fight some Templars, but it might not end well for us like this.
Yeah.
She says, yeah, what was Artemis working on? I can't remember. He was working on the feather, right?
Yes, he was saying it was pulling in certain directions and it was affecting my fire specifically, and not even just my fire, like all my spells. So I guess let's go check in with him.
Says, yeah, that sounds good. As you guys start making your way out, the giant doors to this temple like fly open, and you see Cyril with his like long cape and like his big ass armor come like bursting through the doors, and he's like marching down the aisle, clearly in a huff, and he snaps at one of the Templars and says, I'm going to be in my quarters, I don't want anyone in there, and walks through the door and slams the door behind himself.
I make a note of which door he walked through.
It was the left-hand door. As you walk in, it's the left-hand door furthest at the back. And as he says that, a lot of the Templars like start like walking, like kind of like walking out from their posts, and they start kind of like ushering people out of the temple, and they say, folks, we're gonna have to shut down the temple for just a little bit, cleaning. We have, basic maintenance, so, we will be back open in a few hours, so you can say your prayers, a tear and everything, but we need the room cleared out, so, you gotta get going. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here, you know what I'm saying?
Lisa's like, do you think there's a window to his room?
Cassandra says, maybe. There were a lot of big stained glass windows outside.
I'd like to leave the temple and walk around to where that room was and just like pass by, but sort of see if there's a window.
Give me a stealth check, and we'll just use this for everyone.
Can Foxbud give me advantage?
Sure.
Can I have advantage because you love me? Okay. 16?
Sure. With a 16, you start like looking through the different windows, and every time someone nearly catches you, you duck down and hide. There's a number of different rooms here. There's like a kitchen on the left-hand side. There's like where they like cook up all the different like offering like meals and stuff. And then like there's a guards' quarters where a bunch of guards are like, either clocking out or clocking in or getting ready to do their service to Tyr. And then finally you find what looks like an office, and you see Cyril slam the door behind himself. And you see him retrieve a box from the fireplace above the mantle.
Oh, no.
He walks back to his chair behind the desk. He sits down in it. And he mumbles some things to himself that you just cannot hear through this glass. And he opens the box.
Uh-oh.
And he pulls out a small stone.
Oh, no.
And this stone is marked with the sigil of Bahal.
Oh, no.